Just a little warning, this podcast does contain some crude language. If you're easily offended, this is maybe not the podcast for you.
Fat bar. On a bar. Millionaire. Short breed. Cycling. SBL. EPL. Highland League. Sausage roll. Sledging. Dooncal salmon. Sports.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah!
Episode 261. Mass quiz. Mass. Oh, it's not here. Mass is not here this week. So,
Isn't it?
No. How far is he?
What is it, do you know?
I can't tell you so.
Oh.
Oh, is it bad?
No.
Oh, no, it's
No. Top secret.
Top secret. He's a one doing undercover investigation.
Aye. Yeah.
Got
That's shooting across the road in Austria.
Aye.
It's a law investigating.
I'm investigating.
Oh, 9 folk killed today.
11.
10.
11?
Jesus.
It looks
Ended.
pretty. Seen a video, like, obviously just the gunshots and no clever.
Yeah. So no. Whoa.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, was it?
Aye. So, 261 quiz. I'm in charge of quiz this week.
Are you?
So, back to old school hard quiz.
Can't wait.
Face it.
Well, since we're Aberdeen fans,
Yes.
Aberdeen loving?
Aberdeen loving. So
Excellent.
I'm going to give you a squad number. And I'm going to give you the years.
The years.
You have to tell me the player.
Wow.
Right, okay.
Okay?
This is going to be a struggle.
Nah, it's Aberdeen.
You're about a star. You'll get us.
Aye, no, but anything you
Right, go on.
pre-2000.
First, number one. 2004 to 2012, number 10.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Oh.
2010.
2004-5 series season to 2011-12 season.
Okay.
It's only what I could think of.
Number 10, he's got to be a creative player.
I think if he was that number, I think he was.
I think I'm going to get 0. 'Cause my memory's terrible.
2004 to 12.
Aye.
Yeah. It's not him. Anyway.
Number two, 2004-2005 season to 2010-2011, so like 6 seasons. Number 5. Number 5, 2004-5 to 10-11. He's a defender. See, if I went back to the 80s, 90s, you would have got it, but I think the 90s is kind of a grey area, is it?
Like 18 year, number 5.
Number 3, 98, 99, 99, 2000 season. Number 11, 2 seasons.
Yeah,
That's it.
99.
98, 99, 99, 2000.
That's 2 cup finals in a row years. Top scorer.
Number 11.
11.
11.
I'll try.
You've picked right shit years, haven't you?
I know, he'd been there longer than that, though, I think. 11.
So it's for 3 points. Number 4, 2017-18 season. Number 22.
Just 17-18.
17-18, number 22.
Oh.
I reckon if he still has the 22 shirt number. For far is that now?
22. 17, if it's 8 year ago.
Kind of stays.
McKinnon stays.
I'll go.
It's not him.
Possibly.
This is hard.
It's impossible.
on,
it's
John.
impossible.
I feel I got a chance, but then
Fuck
but
off.
miles off, probably.
Nobody's getting that.
Maybe it made it too hard then. And last Dean for 5 points. 2001 to 2003, number 10.
You've got to be getting 10, like.
Honestly,
You're
what in,
losing one
shit,
at two.
what in shit years? Honestly.
I've made it hard because obviously folk phone messages in saying I've got 5 out of 5. So I want to see how fucking.
I got 5 out of 5 last week. You shouldn't believe me.
No, I got first 3 right last week, and I thought, yes.
Aye.
5
Didn't
and
hell
6
after
fuck
that.
back. 4 and 5. Carbersley. Never even thought of Carbersley.
Alan Carver.
That was the only one I thought of for Charlie.
I never-
I thought it was too obvious.
And the boy, what did I head doing for Coventry again? Boy with the bushy eyebrows.
Bobby Gould.
Bobby Gould.
Aye.
All right.
What was that years again, Mike? Can you just say again?
Fit for the last Dean.
Aye.
2001,
You do that
2003.
again, it's slivers. Waste of time. Just put down yourself.
5's always going to be hardest Dean, is it?
Aye.
So first one, number 10, 2004 to 2012,
Niall McGinn.
Darren Mackey.
Robbie Winters.
Darren Mackey.
Fuck
I thought he was long gone by then.
Got a
2004 to 2011, number 5,
Xander Diamond.
Xander Diamond.
White.
Xander Diamond.
My things will all be fuck, that's 20 odd year ago.
So 98, 99, 99, 2000, number 11,
Stavrum.
I've put Stavrum as well, but I didn't think it's right.
Dean Woodhouse.
Kiryakov.
Carry out. Was he 11?
I wouldn't have got that.
Wouldn't have got that.
I'll put Stavrum
I
for
didn't
5
get
then.
that.
I'll put Stavrum for 5 then.
Changing.
Have they got down for 5?
Right.
Oh, no, you can't be doing
Whoa.
Okay.
Check for the separate rules.
no.
Okay, I wouldn't have nothing for 5 then.
Correct.
Correct. We didn't hear rules fucking.
Honestly. Fucking come on here. And
Number 4, number 22,
Ben Thornley.
Simon Church.
Ryan Christie.
Ryan Christie.
Still playing.
Fucking weirdo. Didn't hear that.
And lastly, 2001 to 2003, number 10,
Stavrum.
Billy Dodds.
Better name Stavrum.
no, it's Derek Young.
Wouldn't have got Iron.
0 points for me.
2 points for me.
3, 7.
Well done, Slips.
Cheers.
Kenzie's doing
What
stuff.
do you need the 80s and 90s for a
I
mind
would have
stuff?
been absolutely fucked then, like.
For a mind stuff.
Aye.
See, for 2000 onwards,
Aye.
I think merges into one.
Okay, that Hill Ebb Scoldal days
Aye.
and
Aye, but just no life in general.
hang kids and just
Oh,
fucking
just
just
fucks you.
mush.
Brain goes to mush, and you're like, when you're like on the music channels and stuff,
Aye.
you're like,
I can't be.
how can I be fucking 20-year-old?
Right.
Aye. Yeah.
It's fucking wild, like, honestly.
A lot of dance tunes this year. I go, no, it's 30-year-old.
I know.
Aye, okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Fucking hell.
Stuff back in 95.
5. Oh, Jesus. So is that
Slips, when was you born?
88.
Yeah, okay.
so is that be fine?
Aye.
Slips, thanks for coming in. Massey's obviously off this week. Top secret.
I thought he was maybe just getting some food ready for Love Island. Now it's back on. Like,
Oh, maybe.
something.
Aye.
That's right up Massey Street, Love Island.
Aye.
He was watching that Married at First Sight as well a lot of times.
Was he?
Australia version, aye.
Aye.
Aye, he was into that. See, doesn't it tell you boys up? But see, on a Saturday,
On a cycle.
on
Comes
a
out.
cycle.
Must be
Ah, he's like, boys, what? Australia, fucking Married at First Sight. You couldn't get enough for
Fuck
it.
right off.
Must
fucking
be as
telling
seen
you.
as that lycra touches his skin.
Aye.
And that saddles hard against his
Walking
ears.
with a 10p between his
He's
cheeks.
fucking got a pansexual top.
Aye.
Aye. Because you come out Eddie, I was like, he says, do you get fit pansexual is? I says, no,
No,
fuck no.
fit isn't.
He says, you mark loved la frying pan or something. No, he says, I put this on. I says, come down through the lobby, and me, I was like, Dad, why have you got a pansexual top on? He was like, God, I fucking can. I just liked it.
So it's like pansexual, like unisex.
And again, it's one of that made up things.
All right. So, aye, enjoy your night off, Mass.
So, aye, Love Island.
That'll be fine. Shed, how was
Aye,
your
fine.
week off? Oh, wow.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
Aye,
Holly Bobs?
Amsterdam, aye, good. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Cracking city. Good for it. Kind of been here as an adult.
Right.
Aye, an
Aye.
adult's weekend I was,
Aye.
which is excellent as well. But
But as a family.
was with family last time with kids. Aye, cracking. Plenty of stuff today. Nice weather. Nice relaxed, chilled out city actually. Public transport, excellent.
Aye.
Aye, really good. Probably a highlight for me was going out Ajax Arena. Cruyff
Johan
Arena.
Cruyff.
Some
Cruyff.
venue.
Ah, it's cracking. It's plonked right. It's tight as fuck in. Buildings are around about it.
Aye.
Okay.
But a good tour. A boy, a young lad who did a tour. Aye, Ajax through and through.
Aye.
Like home and away, European games. He must have been early 30s, but he was fucking
Die hard.
die hard and must have his dream job.
Oh.
Aye.
Showing folk about this arena and I think it's fucking mad.
See there at end of the season this season. What a shambles.
Oh,
They threw it
disaster
away.
for it, like
Total disaster.
Yeah, aye,
But with the 7 clear with 3 go.
aye, and then fucked it up in
They
the
blew
last
it.
game.
Henderson. Ex-Liverpool.
Aye, so right. I like Ajax.
I went to Amsterdam Arena with the school.
Oh,
A
aye.
good few years ago when it was like 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
when
Must have been you
all of
then.
Belgium
Oh, aye, aye,
did the Euros, like.
yeah.
So it was good.
They didn't actually own a stadium, eh?
No?
Didn't they?
Amsterdam City own a stadium.
The city did.
Ah.
That's good.
It's a municipal building, so
All
that's
right.
why they have concerts and everything. So
Ah, okay, I did wonder that.
because it costs them £300,000 every year for a new pitch,
Aye.
and I was like, what do you? It's, well, it's now owned by Ajax. It's owned by the city, so they're wanting revenue in.
Aye.
Maybe.
Chris Brown.
Aberdeen Council could do it with Pittodrie.
The Ajax are trying to buy it off. Looking to buy it off the city again, so they'd have to replace
Place the
pitch.
pitch
now.
every.
Because it's concert season just now, so you couldn't get pitches covered in all the steel plates, and all, so you couldn't get hooks. They were putting up the things. And,
Aye.
but cracking. Only stadium tour's good, eh?
Aye.
Yeah.
If you get a good tour guide, it's fucking ace, eh? But what he was telling me as well, I found really interesting, was when you're a away fan coming to watch an Ajax game, you've got to go. So say you was got to Ibrox Dunk, and it's a away day. You've got to go to Pittodrie to pick up your ticket to get bussed to the train station, and the train takes you right directly outside Ibrox, and you would get in. So it's the same. So
Every stadium's the same. So
well, the Ajax scene, only
Aye.
travelling fans have to go to their own stadium, pick up their ticket, get bussed to a train station, and the train directly drops them right outside
That's a great
the away
idea.
end.
Aye.
So there's no interaction
Aye.
with any other fans.
That's a great idea.
They come off the train, walk 100 yards, and they're in. No other fans
Aye.
can get
No carry on.
Nah, no capers.
That's a great
No
idea.
capers.
Built properly. Either.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's good, like. So aye, Cruyff is God across here.
Aye.
Honestly,
Aye.
amazing, superb, good tour.
Any other tours you've done?
First of all, Van Gogh.
Heineken.
No, you have to be over 18.
All right.
And Frank.
Nah, it's
She's
just
not
nice. She's not here. Waste of time. Write a diary. Write a diary.
I've seen a TikTok clip of a boy going, if it's the worst thing to do in Amsterdam, go to Anne Frank.
France,
So she's leaving there.
And also, woke up in the loft, went to bed. Straight through it. Poor lass. Canal tour, street waffle making.
Oh, stoop waffle.
It's fucking
Fine.
aye.
Fine.
Top of your coffee or?
No, that's your moccasins fresh.
All right.
So went a course to Markham.
Okay.
Fucking
Did you get a
laugh, like.
certificate?
Aye.
All right.
Good laugh, like the photos. So it was
Aye.
good fun. So it was good. Good. A few beers. Kind of like
Aye.
few beers. So it was good fun.
Did you hear one or doing?
Nah, didn't
Yeah.
think it was appropriate with
With the Bears.
the bear. I was like,
Jing
saying
Lee.
that Ken.
That
Leo's fair chuffed. Seen in the fucking shop is Ken,
Aye.
the cock fucking key rings for opening and nudie lighters and shit. Dad. Alright, son, see that off. So no, we didn't venture down. No, but we did find rake about getting in the city and public transport across here.
Jumping on the bikes.
No,
No.
just bus and trams,
Aye.
metro. I
What?
think it's just pop on. Like.
Madam Tussauds?
No, I didn't go.
No, it's in Square, is it? But,
Oh, it's in Dam Square.
Damn school.
aye.
Yeah. So I walk up Dam Square and as well and doing the shops, doing about there. And, it was good crack. Good. It's good fun. Nice city.
Aye.
Very relaxed city, Ken.
Aye.
So then
Did you scoff?
decent scoffed. Went into this little place one night and two boys that were cooking was just baked at their head. Like. We had about 3 burgers too much. Ken, the order was all fucking hind wrong. And
Aye.
Ken, we got kind of fit what ordered.
Aye.
But a heap of more stuff.
And
the
you're like-
boys I says, we've got too much. That's all right. And the boy would come back in for you coming outside because he's obviously smoking outside. And fucking,
Just wrickled.
the fucking place was stinking and stuff. I can laugh. Like,
Only way you walk around here, it's just honking
just
and stuff,
honking.
is
I'd
it?
say New York's worse, huh?
Is it?
Oh, fuck. See Times Square in New York? It is
Aye.
fucking wild.
Aye.
Aye. ganj and fucking piss.
Right.
A lot of stag do's and that when they go in now.
Never
I
seen a
see
lot.
they try to curtail it if they do it.
We wasn't really in sort of kin.
That-
Stag and Hennies go into the red light district. It
Aye.
wasn't doing that neck of the woods at all. So
Doing the
never,
canals and all that.
never really seen one of the capers going on like so.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's cracking. I go back. Yeah, it's only another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Nothing, is it?
Fucking longer to get in here.
Okay.
Longer to get in the airport
Aye.
about than you're fleeing across.
Yep.
So, it was good.
So
Good
when
fun.
did you get back?
Thursday afternoon.
All right.
Flew Monday and got back Thursday.
Aye.
So, it was good.
Should we been up to the weekend just relaxing?
Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. I was in the tune Friday. Saturday. Out in a big Saturday Marseille.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning was all right, was it?
Saturday morning was alright. We got the best of the day
Aye.
because we went to
Afternoon
shit in the
shite, aye.
afternoon. And did nothing Sunday. Toured
Aye.
about who's got some jobbies done. Kind of like, nah.
Aye. Mileage wise on Saturday, just on the.
Can I said I can?
Where did you go? You don't can either.
I can't remember. Oh, Bucky.
Okay.
Bucky.
You got a cafe at.
No, but Beju by the Sea
Shut.
wasn't open.
All right.
By the time we got
Aye,
there,
got
so
you.
we ended up in Gigi Ross in Portsoy.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. It was about, it must have been about 56 mile, 57 miles, something like that.
Mhm.
So it was a decent run. It was me, Gary, Webster, Massey and
Okay.
Kay.
Okay.
No, it was good, aye. It was fine. Fine huddle. And then, as I say, nothing. Finished off Moblan Dunk. I'm glad you didn't spoil it last
Aye.
week. Fucking magic.
Some twister.
I
Magic.
did not. I've never watched.
Aye.
Just watching.
At
Is that a
10.
Pierce Brosnan thing?
Aye.
Prime.
Aye. It's really good.
Aye.
Really good. Worth a watch.
Aye.
What episode you on now?
I've only like episode 2 or 3.
Aye.
There's only 6 in there.
10.
10 is it? Aye.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad you didn't spoil it last week, like so.
Yeah.
Start watching Department Q on Netflix.
Somebody
Sheen.
else said that.
Oh man, it's
Scottish
good.
Sheen.
So good.
What's it about?
Is it a
Just watch it. It's like so
Is it detective? It's kind of
cold cases.
Aye.
But it's just set in it's just brilliant.
It's a detective. Is it Oxton or something like that?
Aye.
He gets look after us.
It's a fucking brutal start.
Aye.
But it's
Good.
I'm 1.5 in, so good.
Aye. We've been watching like Murder 24/7. Massey's in here, but
Oh, yeah.
that's quite good. Like obviously true stories, guys.
Aye.
Documentary.
Yeah.
So.
But apart from that, I never watched nothing really.
Yeah.
I was wanting to watch that Moblin, but I was waiting for the 10
For the Matt to come.
Couldn't download him, Ken.
Aye.
So I binged him over this last 2 weekends.
Oh,
Fucking
magic.
Tom Hardy's brilliant, isn't he?
He's good, like he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's one cool motherfucker, isn't he?
Hardy.
Hardy bastard.
Sitting watching Kirsty just swoon at him the whole time.
He's fucking
Is
good.
that black belt? Is he?
Aye,
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
jiu-jitsu.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. Hardy.
So, I was about Richard.
Aye.
That's it. It's me.
Dunk.
Back in the groove.
Aye.
Not much of them. I got a late invite girl at a table, or somebody for his work at a table at Tara's fundraiser thing.
Oh, aye.
So,
Sandman.
aye, great venue.
Sandman's nice, huh?
Super efficient.
Are they?
Like a military operation, plates, get out of
Oh,
that
okay.
next to that. So service was
For
outstanding.
about the hall, I didn't realise they did a big bit in there, like,
So,
because it's a massive building.
aye. So you come in at like
Reception, turn right.
the Toon side, there's a door at it,
Aye.
like the John Street side,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that bit here.
Oh, aye, okay.
So like normally you go in
Round the other
side,
Aye, yeah.
and then just I was all in the hall, and then walked into the room again. I'm only about 2 beers deep at this point, and just 2Bampod. Some lassie, and you're like, I haven't even got an edge on my yet. You know what I mean? And then sit down. So bevy and away and a good crack. Then gets up off the table, and this lassie just comes up to me. Or a woman just comes up to me and says, "So would you rather eat dick and sit in a cake?"
Oh, she's listening to last week's. scene.
Listen to last week's scene.
And then, and I was like, straight away, like, I've had about 3 beers. Where do you even go with that conversation when you're like, and then I've paused and I'm like, well, that's not an easy answer.
Let's find out.
That's not an easy answer. And then she turns around and says, "Oh, it's my husband. Went to we watch it all the time." It was Stevie Watson.
Oh, Stevie Watt.
And
Hermes
then
manager.
Hermes manager. And then he
Yeah.
turned and said it was that game you were talking about was his loon. Like,
Aye, I
So-
give him you give him a. I'm in the game at Colney. He gave him he's a wiry wee character, good wee player. He's quite small, but he's wiry. He gets
Aye.
torn on about.
Aye.
He blew this boy right in the edge of the box. I was like, whoa, loon.
you know,
So I gave him a wee talking, and then he gave a bit of chirp in the second half, and I says like, one more,
aye.
and you're away. So he calmed down after that. But he was never a bad player. Like.
And then there was a lassie serving his raffle and that, and she had a strong twang, and I go, it's a Brock accent. He goes, and I ended up going, I says, far have I seen you for? And she's like, and then I just came and I said, is that a Brock accent? She goes, it's a hottie. And I went to Ryan Cowie's testimonial. She's worked in a hottie again. So she's like, fuck her off. She goes, where'd I get my phone for a photo? And then the boys I was at the table, because I didn't ken nobody at the table, and this boy was originally for Bucky.
So it was Galway, like?
Aye, Galway. So
yeah.
didn't ken for this boy was originally for Bucky, and then Gil sort of mentioned the podcast, and the boys going, Chuck the podcast. I'm like, aye, and then he just went, Gil's bit, and what? You're him, mate. Fucking hilarious.
No,
so Darren Anderton was a speaker. So he's now on the scene.
Is he now?
No, he lives in America now.
Okay.
Married, a billionaire's daughter. Plays golf in Pebble Beach.
Aye.
So how'd they get him
53-year-old, so he's mates with Warren, the manager. So Warren and him played together at Bournemouth.
Right.
The greatest head of hair you've ever seen in your life.
Really?
From 53-year-old.
Is that right?
Flowing
Still the
locks.
same?
He's he's a giant. But you know what it was? So it was, so I'm saying, and it was like, straight after the meal was that, and it was a Q&A, and it's the first time I've had a Q&A rather than the speeches.
They're pretty good,
and it was Richard Gordon, was obviously a consummate pro. So it was brilliant to like listen, and instead of just being like funny stories, it was somebody like speaking about how much a dream it was to be a pro football player. He's a Southampton fan, he's a season ticket holder, ended up playing for Pompey. Then he's like sitting with Terry.
Did he?
Aye. Then he's
he was a Southampton fan.
He was my cup run Pompey head,
man. He played for him, but I didn't realise he was
a Southampton fan. Aye.
Ucha.
And then just saying that like he had Terry Venables and he's England, and then I sort of sitting there and you're going, this guy's a real football player. He's telling them you're in '86, getting picked ahead of Beckham. Then you're going, no, again, this is like a proper football player. And then he's gone through that, and he's talking about like Ozzy Ardiles tactics was ahead of time. Everybody's going about Pep. He says Ozzy Ardiles was saying that back end. Everybody thinks football's changed. It's nay. It's just certain managers were doing that back end, and so there was some funny bits in that. But he was obviously telling us about the Hong Kong, the Gaza getting smashed, and then the scoring the goal. And like I up to him after and goes, it's genuinely probably the best thing I've ever heard, because it was first time I've heard a Q&A, and Abdi was boozy, but nobody was drunk at that point. So Abdi sat quietly, and you heard the whole thing, and you thought, my boy's had a proper football career.
Because most of the folk here would be football folk.
And Abdi was just intently listening. So he was probably best. So he's now on the circuit. He just come across and did it for nothing for Warren. For Tara.
Wow.
So
that's good. He was a good player. He just obviously
injuries.
Injuries. He played in Spurs.
Aye. Glenn Hoddle said one of the best managers, head of his time, but worst man manager ever.
He was all with Jesus, man.
Aye, he was he? Telling us when he dropped Gaza mine for that World Cup,
That's
mine and all
right,
that. So, but I was really good. So that was a good night.
Because did Hoddle not get in fucking Judy Geller or nothing?
He got in that Eileen Jury, didn't he? That wifey, that religious wifey, and I had to go and like.
That's right, you did.
Get like blessed by her or something, so that if they got penalties, he would score or some shit.
A lot of the fairies, the guy.
Yeah.
A lot of folks say he was a good coach in that, though.
Aye.
Like the best
coach, but I. It's talking about Alan Sugar and how hard a Man United were from. He turned down Fergie.
For
Anderton.
Did he?
Something about Sugar lumped on a heap of cash at the time, something like that, and obviously that was a big thing at the time for him. He says, and he did kind of say that he regretted not signing for Man United, but yeah, he said he had a great career, doesn't really get. But he says professional football, in his opinion, take it for granted now that they're pro football players. It was just it was interesting to hear somebody like basically like speaking like a fan for he lived out his dream becoming like a pro football player. Aye, great listen, but looking tremendous for 53. That's what America and a bit of wealth does.
Fucking billionaire just playing golf at the time. You'll be doing alright.
So, but then it just got into the auction with all the high rollers, because it was just a load of high rollers just trying to raise money for it. So it was, and obviously Gil was dancing again, and again, how's your day?
He dances
Paddy Neville got a few videos from like.
He said to me, I'm like,
did he?
Was he in about a DJ? No.
He was trying. That was actually a great time. We ended up leaving because boys always we left. So I thought I'll maybe hit go since I was invited by him. But that Fifth Avenue, I can remember you've ever seen at a wedding. It was absolutely quality.
That's the Chugs and Donna's wedding.
Absolutely brilliant.
Good band. Wifey singer. Blonde Heaton. It's really, really good. Sure.
So,
good night.
Bye. Good shit.
Gil dances like he's got soft hands, does he? He's so soft and.
Hands that could do dishes.
But Ken, it was one of that group of lads for the were all Ken, but it was just girls, that's him, he's been golfing with and he does a lot of business with, and kind of turn up, and obviously I've never even spoke to the sort of boys' table, and the first thing he says is, I didn't realise it was fancy dress, Ken. So straight off the bat, you can't escape me like that. We're going to get on, Ken.
I like this table.
So then about an hour and a half later, the jacket's off, I've got the waistcoat on, it's quite similar to fit the waiter was wearing, so I'm coming back for the toilet, and he's roaring for like 50 yards away. Can I get a vodka, please, waiter? And I'm like, you've been waiting for that for 2 hours, and he went, I have. So just banter was flying.
Aye. So you go to tune afterwards, or?
Went to tune afterwards, and then...
Bad decision.
It was fucking smashed, to be honest.
Was you?
It was one of the nights for... Didn't put my hand in my pocket, so...
Oh, tidy.
Even better.
Even better.
But good crack, guy.
Tired on Saturday?
Mega tired on Saturday. I didn't... Obviously, Morgan had her dance shows and all that one. She's been at HMT, so... even a hard-faced bastard like me, it's saffing me away, but seeing her doing she was really good. Kirsty was helping out and all behind the scenes, so it's been a frantic week for the pair of them. We're still sleeping at like 10:30 Sunday morning, so it was me and Lenny, and then of course Lenny, and he's still really got the fitba bug now, so he's went me out to kick a bar for like an hour and 45 minutes, just passing the bar back and forward.
Go long, Lenny.
He's running like fucking. I'm like, so that was me, and then McDonald's, just me and him.
Tidy.
And I got about the Scotland game. That's from Friday night, and then obviously I watched the Scotland game last night. Lenny's fitba cancelled because of rain. 6?
6 year old.
Is that? Would you probably cancel for 6 year olds? Because I was kind of going to Kirsty, this is his first big test. Let's see if he's made it.
I know.
But it was hammering doing like.
Aye.
But again, if it's often called off, kids fitba, is it?
It's the mums and dads.
Is it?
Because I was like, just trainer.
Because he was spewing it. He was absolutely spewing it. Fitba was cancelled. Because he goes, it's ages till I have to go back, Dad.
Aye. Just a week, Ken.
Aye, just a
week when you're 6 year olds is a
lifetime. Exactly.
Can a week when you're fucking 48's buying a fucking blank.
Okay. Yeah.
So I saw a few faces I hadn't seen for a long time at that touring. So Flake hadn't.
Flake, yeah.
I hadn't seen him for.
Was there a lot of folk through Fitter?
I'd heard there wasn't much, but there was more than I thought. I'd probably say 2 or 3 tables of them, to be honest. The committee was basically there, and then Eddie Morrison at a table, and George Manson at a table.
Aye.
And then,
Paddy, you mentioned.
Paddy and all that.
Jeff and
Paddy sitting in the corner room like that.
Aye. Taking videos of folk. Aiming wanking with him.
Voyeur.
Aye.
Paddy Voyeur Neville.
Aye, a good lad, Paddy.
Bervy Pod.
Pretty good lad. Slips. How's you? Long time no speak.
It's been happening, so there must be plenty happening. If it's going on.
The last time I see you was in the golf day.
It's been happening in the world of
That was a
Feermin.
fucking disaster that morning. The golf day.
Aye. Prolapsed coup.
Aye.
Driver night turning up.
Aye.
Just standard.
So if it's happening since, it's happening now.
So stop the milk thing. Transitioning into beef now. So
Fits a tag now. I seen you on YouTube.
Calf Kingdom.
Calf
Kingdom.
Like it.
Nice. So it's a chat GPT job.
I seen with the
Thought
hair
the
hands and stuff.
Kind of beef you going to be in them?
Well, I've got a Simmental bull, but I'm just starting away with my dairy cows, and they're all in calf to the beef Simmental, and then I'll transition over to full 100% beef like. So
Simmentals.
Aye. So
you fancy going something different, like?
Well, I'm buying some calves in as well. So I've got some Aberdeen Anguses and stuff like that as well.
Something off the cuff.
Wangus to get a wagyu kind of.
Aye.
A bit of bison or something.
I reckon. Well, I'll put a few years until I merge everything over to 100% beef. Like, I'll take a while.
Okay.
Well, like,
you just flog all your dairy cows and buy beefy.
Not really, because well, you're talking about $4.5-5 grand for a cow and calf at foot. So can you about $500,000 for 100 cows? So it's a bit about over my budget. Like,
read the biscuit down there, slaps.
That's what I know. $500,000 for 100 cows.
Oh, I get an out. Expensive nowadays. Like.
Hard up farmers.
Again.
That'd be the best quality ones, like they're saying. That's what they're. It's the prices.
And
do farmers buy off other farmers?
Aye.
Is your bull up to the? Is it good quality bull?
He was at a spring bottom for a spring show. Like,
did you?
Good quality. Like,
okay.
So
good semen.
Aye, I believe so.
Strong.
I've just tasted it. Like, but I believe so.
Didn't milk him. Advisable.
But no, it's been quite nice. Like, obviously made a decision to stop just because
big decision.
Well, The week it broke the camel's back was when I had two vans in the garage. A driver off sick, and then one of my other drivers got arrested.
Okay.
So I got through the week, and then I went to pick up one of the lads in 5 works in the shed and that, and my only van that I had in the yard out of the 3, picking them up, fucking alternator belt broke in it. So that was all 3 vans. I'm like, fuck this is getting ridiculous.
3 vans?
Fucking delivering milk in a tractor.
The last probably 8-12 weeks we were trading, we probably spent about $6,000 in rental vans. Like,
Fucking
it
hell.
was fucking wild. Like, so.
Shit, he's needing you in for a business plan, I think.
I think so.
Well, this is it. But
how much a ball?
anywhere between 4 and 10 grand.
Maybe go half, is it?
Aye.
Well, that's the thing. You knew I'm trying to get because I've stopped dairy and I'm still milking the odd one because I've got a lot of milk, so I'm pretty much putting the milk down the drain. But I'm trying to put calves onto the coos.
Whoa. Oh, fucking.
So it's a fucking hassle. Like,
Stuck it in. Hey the coos set up outside a Tesco.
aye.
Just bolt it straight off.
I'm needing a proper handling system. It's a grant coming out.
Oh, here we go.
So
It's a grant. Shit.
Fucking bit of subsidy slaps.
well, that's what I'm thinking.
Hard up farmers,
So anything that can make you more efficient.
Right.
So I've not really got a great handling system because used to do yang through the parlour and that, but it's not quite ideal for the younger stock and that. So I'm thinking, well, I can get 10 grand, Ken. It's coming out of the Highland show, so I'll get a proper Highland handling system for a grand system, Ken.
Well, you
Thought
wouldn't
like that.
You wouldn't get it because you'll spend it in a ball. You'll get money, but you won't do nothing with your. You have to prove you've done it.
No, you just need to prove that it's going to make your life more efficient. Ken, 'cause we're
So
saving
it's
the
a
world.
handling system, like.
So could
Crate, Ken.
Aye.
Like a crate to put them in, then to jab them, or
could I just apply for it?
no, I don't
How?
think so.
How could I need just
You
rock
need-
up
you
and
need-
pretend I'm a fit?
You'd have to do your Ajax form. It's through the Ajax form. You get
He was at
taken all
Ajax
the
last
boxes.
week.
What's Ajax last week? I've got a lanyard and everything says
He's like,
Ajax.
"Fucking stoop waffle."
It's my name, my coat, it's my name, my ball.
So I thought I'd get that in, like, 'cause I can't know how much you like a grand.
I do certain subsidies. I like that subsidies. I often call you subsidy slippers. So will you sell you'll keep your actual kit for milking the coos for just new, obviously. 'cause you've still, but do you flog your bottling system and
Aye,
stuff
well,
like
I'm
that?
looking to sell it. I spoke to somebody this morning about that. So I've got a 3-phase generator and that to sell and stuff like that. That's
If you could.
hopefully a few quid there. Like, then I've got to get rid of 3 vans as well.
Scrap. By the sounds of it.
Well,
All vans? Age?
3 years old.
An alternator belt was.
How can that be going?
Mileage.
Mileage in
It's
the three?
65k.
60k?
65,
60.
70k.
It's not even a lot.
No, but
It's no fucking selling the vans, this lads. Is it really? I shouldn't really mention that.
No,
Tip top
no.
vans. If you need a fridge van, give us a shout.
Fridge, that's what it is, isn't it? Different story.
Different pressure on
Aye,
the
yes.
yeah, belt, like.
Get in the green paper.
Right.
Undertakers maybe.
Aye.
Scott had.
Fridge van
Scott,
for
is still a
under.
thing? Is it still a thing though?
Aye, I think so, but I think it's online.
Online, I think. Aye.
Fridge van for Undertaker. That's a good show.
Aye. Just shelves in.
How come they never use fridge vans?
I know.
I reckon.
Never thought that.
Maybe. Maybe it should do.
Pin and black slips.
Aye.
White stripe down side like 18.
Aye. But no, they're a reading, man.
Oh, a
Use a
reading,
bit
eh?
of white in.
How could you cut?
So maybe the
Mortuary
No. The dead team.
The dead
team.
So just got a lot of shit to sort out. Like,
Aye,
it
the
just
transition,
like,
yeah.
so it's been nice though because I kind of breakfast with my kids in the morning. I managed to go and swimming on Thursday. It's kind of stuff I've never been able to do before. So again, it's 100% the right decision. It's just
Stress.
hassle,
Lot of
stress,
aye.
like, for sure.
You've done the right thing.
Fuck, you stressed me out just speaking about it.
Aye,
Come on one day.
So-
I was like, Jesus.
Nah.
Oh, good for you, Slips.
Well done.
So how long do you reckon it'll take you get on fall beef?
I'm not sure. 3-4. Well, I'm buying in calves as well, so I'm hoping to keep them to put them in calf,
Aye.
and then
Phase
again,
out
it'll be probably 4 or 5 years till I'm proper
Okay.
100%. Like,
Then there's somebody to know the like the Invercamey kind of dairy kind of runs.
Cares bought the runs off me, like.
All right.
So if you're
The
in Inver-
Ellen. No.
Aye, they do, yeah. Well, no, they're for Dundee, like.
Dundee,
but,
okay.
So if you're an Invercamey customer, just stay 6 weeks, please. At least, minimum.
Good for you.
But no, they took them on now. They've been actually really good to deal with. Like, when you've got like a rival and stuff like that, you think, oh, fucking arseholes, blah, blah, blah. But I absolutely spot on to deal with. Like, give me a
Okay.
really good price. I was really chuffed with, so I couldn't speak any highly of them, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Again, it's no local milk, but it's a tremendous service. So
Aye.
again, they do things well. So
Yeah.
they're the only ones that really do doorstep nowadays, to be honest with you, because they've bought everyone else.
Mitchell's
Okay.
not doing them here.
Nah, it's
No,
long gone. Like,
it.
they were stopped before I started.
No.
Were you going to pigs and everything as well? Like,
No,
no?
no.
Lambs?
Yows.
Sheep?
I hate sheep, to be honest with you. But I'd maybe fatten a few lambs, like, but I'm not a big fan of. Well, we didn't have any dogs, and fences aren't the best, so it's just sheep are a fucking nightmare.
Every
Like.
farmer's
That's-
loving our 3 attempts at picking
I tell
farm.
you, that sounds like subsidy slippers.
Aye.
Aye,
You could get, sure you get money for just planting hedges.
you do.
Here you go. See.
You can.
I can.
Aye. Hard up farmers.
So no pigs, no?
No.
Audible.
That's a yoke. That
Aye.
means planting's fucking. There's a lot of equipment for that. Would you slips?
Well, we've got some barley, like.
Oh, here we go.
Silage.
Silage.
Aye.
Silage.
Silage time
You
again.
need silage for the coos, would you?
I cut some silage a day, actually.
Yeah.
So
Aye. Seen a lot of silage going on there.
Did you listen in tractor?
I just normally have the radio on, like.
Aye. Station.
So what do you do with your silage?
North Sound. I'm putting it in bales this year because I'm
Aye.
hoping to put my silage pit into storage for cattle if I get more cattle. Like,
Oh, right, yeah.
didn't need as much silage now I've now got dairy cows, but
The silage no beef up the coos over the winter thing.
well, it does. I've still have bales, like. So I wouldn't hay as much cows. I wouldn't hay as much cows because the ones that are named calf I have to
Kids get a salesman.
I can just think of Davey Gidge because he says he loves it when we start talking about farms because
Kids fuck
all
off.
of it, it's brilliant.
And it's a healing.
I'm interested in that though.
It's a healing show next week. It's
Aye.
not a Highland show. It's a healing.
Healing.
show.
What's that, 4 days?
Aye, certainly
You can do
can.
So 46 quid again.
I think it's 38.
38.
I did look. Somebody said to me it was about 50 quid, and I did look, but
Do you go doing?
no. I might try and go next year. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just got a little bit too much on just now, but it's a fair. I think Tara's 24 this year, isn't
Is
it? Or
it?
something like that. Somebody said.
Aye.
Time you finishing at nights now?
Depends, but I'm normally haying before 7 now. Like,
Oh, that's better.
That's better,
Fine.
Starting at fit.
and then well,
I didn't get to have my breakfast with my bairns.
again. Well, I'm starting at like
Aye.
probably anywhere between 8 and 9 now. Like, so
Oh, whoa. You shouldn't have said that. A farmer starting it. Right, only farmer that listens to this, I want a message on social media to tell us what time does a farmer start. I thought farmer started at 5 in the morning.
if you're milking coos, not a beef farmer. I've got fuck all to do now.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Are you buying that?
No.
I've never heard.
Nay beef farmer.
No farmer starts.
Well, no, I'm not saying they don't, but generally the folk that start earlier are dairy farmers because they're milking the cows in the
Aye,
morning.
but I thought Abbey started at like 6 o'clock.
Well, maybe they do.
9 o'clock.
That's what I've been doing.
Here's a
now.
mug of truth. Erlene, is it acceptable as a farmer to start at 9 o'clock?
I can't believe you not got jobs to do for all.
I've got cattle to feed out the grass. I mean, living a dream.
See, I
this
don't
last
know
week or
enough.
two.
I don't know enough
But
to
he's-
question
he's-
this
he's-
bit.
he's-
Either do I.
It
You've
doesn't
only got-
sound right, does it?
A lot of the farmers have got a lot of arable and stuff like that. Maybe get to go up early, and you say you've only got some
Why
barley.
would you have to
well,
get, why would you have to get up early? You didn't have feed it.
No, I'm
flew in,
You didn't have
Flew
feed
in,
it
man.
barley.
I've not got as much to do now.
spraying.
So I've got quite a lot to do actually, but I've just been enjoying myself a little bit.
Well, now we're getting to it.
Aye, quite right.
Good on you, Slips.
Aye.
No.
So, have you been up this weekend?
Not a lot really. Put old silage blower into the mart, so went and had there's a farm sale at the mart.
Oh,
So
aye.
Buy
went-
anything?
Buying
Just went and looked the sales in morning, like so.
Oh.
There's nothing really I've seen really, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. That was
Is
about
that
it.
like Amazon for farmers?
It's just a big sale when folk take old implements and that across.
Rope.
Kind of like that, I suppose. But there's heaps of building stuff and all that kind of stuff as well. It's not just it's like kind of the one big sale of the year, really. So I went for a look, but there was nothing really that took my fancy like that. I would think
I
about
mean,
bidding for.
Lovies used to go up there and buy some old stuff, kind of like scaffold and stuff like that. I think every year they bought scaffold and planks. Planks were like fucking 5 inch too short for a scaffold. So I find quite weekend. Oh, well,
Aye, well then Sunday when Laura went shopping in Inverurie and I took the kids to the park, met a mate. But again, you go to the park and it's quite good for 20 minutes, but when you're there for like an hour and a half, it fucking drags a little bit.
Aye.
So I was at the park, that was about it. Nothing. Watched Clarkson Farm, so I finished it.
Getting some tips.
Aye, so might get into that Mobland thing. Like I do mind you saying about that in one of the previous podcasts. It's really good, so might get into that. Like
You could start up your shop, eh?
I could.
I'm
but
thinking,
fuck
yeah.
Good shop.
Start up a farm shop because he's
Farm
still got his milking cattle, so he can make cheese and cream and all that sort of
They go
stuff.
back to that.
And then beef, you've got your
Nah,
beef,
I'm
and then
not
get
got
put in a coffee machine out
Abdi
your
likes
shop.
Abdi likes a farm shop.
I tell you,
Wife could run it.
wife, aye. Tell you, slips, you're missing a
No,
trick.
at Christmas time, you can see Thorny Bank at Christmas time with their
Turkeys.
verse packs. and
Turkeys.
stuff.
Turkeys.
Could you have a turkeys? No fancy turkeys?
Nah,
No.
nah.
Your name ambitious
Nah,
enough.
I've
Ducks.
lost it. I'm just a beef farmer now, lads. I don't really do much.
Start at 9 o'clock. That'll live with me forever. That.
I can't believe I can't
Straight on the phone to Dave McKenzie in YM going, what time do you start in the morning?
He used to con you, saying he worked a fucking 18-hour day or something
Aye.
like Davy McKenzie.
Yeah.
9
o'clock. If
But
apparently if
saying
you're a beef farmer, you've got nothing to do.
But saying that, he did
No,
a full-time job
I'm
as well.
slightly exaggerating. But aye. I mean, there's certain times of the year, like I'm doing silage tomorrow, so I'll be starting early tomorrow, and I'll probably be up at 6 or 7 tomorrow. But it just depends what's on. Kind of, I've now got to get up, milk the cows to get on with the rest of my work, I process.
You're not tied to nothing.
I'm flexible, so can
Good.
aye. So
Good.
it's
Yes.
Good.
Mike,
Quiet weekend for me. Friday.
How many
weather-
pints?
None. No
No?
pints. No pints. No. It's
Wine?
beer. No, none. That's me off it for a while.
Gerdon?
Gearden. Aye, so Saturday morning, feather was round, so we was putting stuff on the fit the fence, so we're putting posts and for the new slats and stuff like that. So I was putting damp course through it and backfilling and stuff like that. And power washing. Man in the power wash. I just love power washing. So it's just power washing. The fence is as it's green and algae,
Oh,
so
yeah.
just power wash the whole
Yeah,
fence.
lovely.
get a lick up and
Aye. So Sunday got up and started again at a lick of paint.
Oh, aye.
Used the car sponge technique.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Brilliant.
aye. Is it
So
is it?
quick.
Aye.
I just dip it in, obviously a nitrile glove on,
Aye.
Aye.
and just rub it.
Aye, aye.
It's
Honestly,
so
aye.
quick, so quick. I done like 6 bays in about 2 hours.
Really?
So quick. But I run out of paint. I lame as whatever, I didn't get any more paint, so I end up just fucking digging for. I must have digged about 3-4 ton of fucking earth out my garden, moving it.
I thought he was getting a mini
There you
digger.
go, get.
Aye, me.
Mini.
Me.
Behind, like,
Aye, I've done a lot by hand. So just to shift some more chuckies and
some
backfill earth.
Gerdon you've got, like, it's big Gerdon.
Aye, so I'll just have to get out that sorts and get the fucking slabs and in, so I start laying slabs and tidy up.
Tidy.
So hang done inside now.
No, really, no. Still got to do utility and things like that, but I'm waiting until the dark nights come back in.
Okay, because summertime's coming up, so you'll need somebody find
Somewhat to find out. I'm planning to get it done before the Terror show, so I can get. That's my aim.
Oh, is it, you get a bar.
Yeah, get a barbecue or something like that sorted. End of the summer, like. So. But it was it Sunday. I just plough out in the garden.
Sunday was alright.
Sunday was scorching.
Oh, that's right,
I
aye.
got burnt and that.
Did you?
Aye.
What the fuck?
So no, that was it. Quiet weekend.
Aye.
Half a beer. Nothing. Say myself, maybe a few beers this weekend coming.
Would you fit on?
The Let's Kick At This Together. That's
Oh,
one.
that's right,
That's one doing
aye.
it then.
That's on Saturday, isn't it?
So I might go down and watch that. Plus, there's a garden show at the Hawks as well, doing it then.
Oh, is there?
So Elaine's going to see that. She's off into her plans just now.
Oh, aye, okay.
Getting to that age.
Aye. Sunday run for us.
Well, it was her birthday day, see. So,
You get a plant.
Aye.
Aye, instead of 4.
yep.
Well, kind of 2, is it?
Well,
2 and 1.
I said to Elaine, I goes, I'm not buying you none for your birthday because it's a joint account. Just buy whatever you want.
And I bought the lease and thing for fucking us for long.
Yeah. So, taking her out for our lunch. That was about it.
Oh, aye, fine. Where'd you go?
I just a day I went to Sally's bowl of soup.
Oh, a
then,
day?
Then Friday we're going out to Rustic Grill.
Oh, aye, fine.
Friday night. Yeah. A few drinks in the afternoon and
Fine.
home. But very, very quiet. Elaine had half a fine food this weekend. She cooked for us like.
Oh, did you hear?
I think we had a night we had garlic mushrooms and what would you have for me? Was that good? I can't imagine.
Aye.
Aye, that's good.
But
Sounds fine.
a night we had like a pulled pork.
Oh,
We had it in a bun,
don't
rustic
even need
bun.
to say any more. Just
Pulled pork for me, aye. Every day of the week.
Then I think Sunday night it was Indian. We had an Indian takeaway.
Oh, aye, fine.
Then there was a night we had duck.
Oh, duck, crispy duck.
Do you like
Duck.
Hoisin sauce.
Oh, it's fine.
Love
That's
that shit.
fine.
I could just hear that stuff every
Aye.
night. Like, so
Love it.
No, it's a very quiet weekend. The weather wasn't the fucking best. It's
A bit hot and
pushing.
mess, was it?
Yep. So, I watched a bit of the Scotland game against Iceland. Switched it off. Poor.
It's a disgrace. Disgraceful performance.
Aye. Fits.
Scotland's a joke.
Fit
eh?
from,
Just in general, why are we putting friendlies in
After the season.
after a long, hard season for all the players?
I think I read they have to. I think there's slots or something. I think I read somewhere. that
well,
they
there's
kinda have to have
World
friendlies or
Cup
something.
qualifiers, so I presume they have to.
Ken, but fit have they gained for playing out two teams?
Nothing for me.
No.
No.
They probably nae gain, but they've lost kind of fucking
Aye.
folk fans nae happy with the way Clark set up his team against Iceland, and Iceland only got a population of 400,000 and getting beat by that. Fars were keepers.
The goalie situation.
I blame the SFA.
Aye.
Aye. Way back. All this crap, all that fucking shite they've put in over years for all this super coaching and all this crap. Kids are robots nowadays. I thought, see, when I first got into the kids coaching, I thought, this might be alright. And the longer it went on, I thought, what a heap of shite. Nobody's coached the same way. Ken, you've got to do this. They've went around all these countries and picked the best bits for our way. I thought in 10 years, 15 years' time, when I started out, I thought, there'll be fucking some brilliant players coming through. Gosh.
You say robots.
Aye.
It's no natural flair.
Nah, neen. There's a natural flair in Scotland's team.
There's no.
There's
Ben,
neen.
ben Doak's probably the only one that's maybe
There's
slightly.
Leonie. There's our good centre halves. What was Scotland renowned for?
Strong.
Goalkeepers and centre halves.
Goalkeepers, centre halves, defenders.
Aye.
Strong, hard team to beat.
Hard to break down.
Hard to
then-
break down. Fucking hate knives through butter.
Aye.
Fucking terrible. Honestly. And when I get on it better, so.
We have a few decent players, but when you look at a bench now, it's just zero depth. Like it's just
So. I mean, you can't have that.
But to balance it, right, England have got the best players in the world, and they're scraping by Andorra. So for me, that's as bad as what Scotland are churning out, because they should be destroying a team like Andorra. And for Wicks, since England are terrible to watch, and they've got some of the best players in the world. Now they're in another manager.
But fun have been good to watch.
But they're in another manager again, that's still poor. But Andorra especially, they are a proper minnow.
No. Players playing in the 5th league in Spain and stuff like that.
Aye.
It's probably because they are see themselves as individuals in their team.
Aye, maybe.
That's
maybe
probably
right.
like Iceland.
The goalie thing, and it's Snaker's beginner Archie, but Archie's probably got 100 appearances across as loans, right? But we've picked a guy who'd played 7 senior appearances, and he's in the Scotland
Has he
squad.
made a senior appearance, Dunk?
Well,
I don't think he has.
For
No.
Ipswich, is he played?
7 minutes or something he's played this season, or
It's Steve Clark's thrown him. I think
he's
that boy went on a recover for that from
he's
me.
thrown him under the bus. He's fucked his career.
isn't he under 21's keeper? Is that why basically?
Is he had a?
I think he is.
No,
I think he
stuck
is.
But he's, again, it's circumstance. He's probably just there to get a bit of experience.
Yeah.
But goalies, the reserve goalie got injured in the warm up, and then the right goalie got injured in the game. So he's through boy, and the boy didn't even look like a goalie.
Yeah. It's one of the. It's the worst goalkeeping performance I've ever seen.
Oh, it was terrible.
I spoke to somebody that watched quite a few of the under 21 games, and he says he's not surprised at performance. He didn't really impress him even when he watches them in the 21s. But when on Wikipedia, I had a quick look, and he's not made any. It's just league appearances on Wikipedia, isn't it? Am I right in saying that?
Could be.
Aye, so he's not made any appearances in that. So if he has, obviously a cup game or something like that for Ipswich. But
Is he on loan for Ipswich for Man City? So if it was.
no, I think he's actually
He's at Ipswich now. He was at Man
he was
City.
a Man City
Aye.
years ago.
Aye.
Honestly.
But I don't think he's made. It's pretty bleak. Like you'd think you could bring somebody on, like even Ross Doohan, like could have been in the squad over him. Like I'm not saying he's a great shake anyway, but at least he had some minutes.
No, he's played 25 games this season or
25
something.
games in the Scottish Premier League.
So that's my point. So
Yeah.
whether the boy was third keeper or no, you got a boy first played half a season and fourth best team, the 5th best team in the country, and you got a boy first played. Well, hasn't played.
Yeah.
So how's he in the squad? How does that work?
Is that just them looking at? He plays for this team. We'll pick
Well,
him.
I think that's a big problem.
Probably.
Folk pick players based on if they're at a Premier League team, they must be better. I'm not buying it.
No.
Like Max Johnston, is he at Red Bull or something like that? Pick him.
Aye.
Doig plays in Italy for Sassuolo, pish team.
Aye.
Pick him.
Pick him. Serie A.
Boy Irvin, he's played for West Ham for a game. We'll pick him.
Well, Adam plays for inverted commas a better team. You would say they're all in a squad, aren't they?
Aye.
I just can't understand why Simon Murray's not in the squad.
Aye.
He's exactly the type of striker we want. Somebody we can hit, somebody that works his arse off.
gets
Just a
stuck in.
perfect fucking kind of boy.
He's still got a bit. He's still got a bit of quality.
And the thing about like on merit, he deserves to be in that squad on merit.
Yeah.
When you look at strikers, it's like fucking hell. Like it's pretty depressing stuff. Like
And not even like I watched the
Classic
Hale
Scots.
game last night. Us four could have beat Liechtenstein last night. They were that bad. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Aye. Duhan never had a save, did he?
No,
Never,
he did- nothing did he.
hardly did touch the ball in the second half, anyway.
He was on holiday in Turkey, yeah.
Was he?
Aye.
Good
And he
call.
flew to training, played, and then he was flying back. It's a
Aye.
fucking spirit, innit? Yeah, sell out there.
unbelievable.
Aye.
Scotland cap. End of the
Fucking
day.
right, Scotland Cup.
Yeah.
Bet you never thought that he would
Yeah.
ever get that a year or two ago. Like, but
But it's not looking good for the qualifiers, is it?
No.
Told yous.
I'm saying it's
I've
not
got it.
looking good. It's not
Aye.
happened yet. It's
Yeah.
just not looking good.
No, I'm just saying, I'm getting out of here.
Aye.
I tell you, you can go back. Come in fitting it.
But be
No.
players that'll be fit in time for the qualifiers. You know what I mean?
Because I like Robertson's been on his swally for 2 weeks. McTominay's probably been
Aye.
snorting gear with the fucking mafia for the last 3 weeks, isn't he? You know what I mean? Smoking cigars, definitely.
He's in a fair end of the season,
Aye.
to be
Yeah.
fair to him.
Same with Ferguson, I suppose,
Aye.
winning the cup and that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, how the fuck wants to play a friendly once your season's finished?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Does not-
Nobody.
none of them. Not one of the players.
Nobody.
And then if you flip it and watch France and Portugal, the quality of that
Aye.
is fucking outstanding.
there's just far too fucking much football.
Aye.
I think there's just literally far too much football now. And then there's Club World Cup and stuff like that now.
Aye.
So that's I just found out today, this transfer window that's ongoing now, shuts a day
Shuts tonight,
for
7.
this World Club thing,
Aye, and then opens again.
and opens again.
Caper.
Absolute crap.
Kind of if you're going to be an elite player, you're hardly going to get a summer off really, because you're in it when we playing the Euros, the World Cup, or this fucking Club World Cup kind of thing. 'Cause I think the Club World Cup's going to be every second year, so it
Aye.
falls in between the fucking.
Which is basically, is it Super
Well,
League?
They get 35 days holidays. I'm sure they can book a couple of weeks
Aye,
off.
yeah. That was quite interesting.
Oh, it was to be fair
Aye,
for you, pal.
aye.
I was like, I understand that now. But fuck. See, if you're even playing at a lower league like we played, and you just think,
Season's done, it's
finished.
done.
I just fucking want to stop
Aye.
just for a minute. Get the hunger, get the appetite back again.
Aye.
I couldn't be arsed. Like,
I think it's time for a change with Scotland. Like,
Aye.
for me, it's feeling a bit like Craig Brownface. Again, he's done a great thing. He's qualified for 2 tournaments on his watch. I just feel like it's gone a bit stale. Time to change it up. And I know it's a different manager, same players, but I just think he needs something different.
So far, would you suggest? A lot of,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I've
That's-
read a lot of things online
Have you?
mentioning Ange.
Zero chance. Zero chance he would come.
He
like,
would.
but
He wouldn't accomplish. He wouldn't fit in.
Nice.
Why Scotland play football?
Yeah.
Kind of his style of football. And
the
because
players we
Scotland-
have at our disposal.
Scotland would
Aye.
start getting beaten 100 now.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
No, but how could you
No,
tack in?
that's what I mean. I did.
How could you tack in that would take that role on? Davy Moyes.
He's not living his
Nah, he's
role,
not
is he?
living his role.
Well, there was McInnes, I suppose, before he went to Hearts. Like, wasn't
Aye.
there? But he's not going to leave that now either. Can
I
he's
think,
probably.
I think it's a good club for McInnes Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
I think he'll do well.
I think he will do well, and I think Russell Martin's going to do well at Rangers.
I've got a funny feeling he might, you know.
I think.
Well, his style of football, he'll be able to wump fucking teams. If he comes up against Celtic,
he'll
he'll
get
get
wumped.
popped.
think so.
Oh, 100%. I hate Celtic. You kind of hate Celtic. Fucking Rickard Rodgers, and he's fucking couldn't even win a treble in a one-horse race. Fucking useless. But anyway, if he comes up against Russell Martin, his quality of player will fucking
Aye.
smash Martin's team. Martin, I think Martin will do though is
Close that gap.
close that gap.
Close that back. I think it's the next man's probably going to.
I think he'll close that gap because I think his style of play will beat the lesser teams. I'm saying lesser teams, but I think his style of play will.
For in Europe, though, was he going to go toe to toe with some of the better teams like he did kind of with,
He probably
did with
will.
Southampton?
He probably will.
It's one thing about him. He's got a clear style of play and a
But
clear
you'll
way
need-
he wants to play.
but you'll
Whether
need-
that works,
You'll need to shield out some of the defenders though,
exactly, because they kind of play it.
because they can't do that. But I think if he plays that style of play against Celtic with the quality they've got
On the
they'll-
press, aye.
they'll get.
Well, it
popped.
depends if I buy, Sam.
There's a,
Yeah.
So it's obviously going to be a big summer for Rangers buying wise, and maybe
Well,
players
their
leaving. and-
takeover and nothing as well.
Yeah.
You see. Fucking two horrible fan bases.
Yeah, I know.
49ers
Scottish Cup
and
chumps, though.
fucking
Scottish Cup
Rangers.
chumps.
But obviously he's playing the Championship, and he kens a lot of the hidden gems in the Championship, and he could probably sign in quite a few players. for
Some
the
of our boys
Championship.
would jump at a chance to play at Rangers.
Aye.
For
Oh,
the
aye.
Championship, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
but I can see him being a.
But it's whether Rangers can afford them or not.
Yeah.
Well, if there's money to be burnt.
Well, they've still got that.
It's not loads of money, though, is it?
No.
Celtic are almost making it after the players that they've got sell-ons with.
And that's they're selling B team players for like 5 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can players have hardly ever played for them, and they're fucking going for 4, 5, 6 million.
Yeah,
And then their top beans are going for
20 million.
15, 20 million.
right.
Ken.
Aye.
Thought was it last year when doing
O'Reilly.
Aye. Ken,
25 was it?
25 million.
Yeah.
Then like Frimpong, that's 6 million or something just for that.
Yeah.
Aye.
Ken the sell on, and
So aye.
Tierney's back now, is he?
Injured.
Injured.
is he
Is
actually
he?
injured? I
Aye.
seen you saying that this morning, but
Yeah,
is he
it's a
actually?
surprise. Honestly, what a stupid signing that is.
Injured.
Yeah. But back to Scotland. How do we change it in? Obviously, you mentioned new managers and stuff like that. Squad-wise, if I get you pick, because there's just a lack of defenders, strikers.
Well, I just think the fact that he's
Goalkeepers.
gone and found these players that have like got Scottish grunnies and grandas, that says to me that he doesn't see any talent. He sees that as a why. But he just seems to me have gone for the players that have got those sort of relatives that play at bigger clubs.
Aye.
Because obviously everybody says if they're training at a better club, they're better players. But I still believe there's players in Scotland that could be getting a run. I thought Lennon Miller looked alright last night.
Mm-hmm.
I just directly seem to see Scottish players for the lesser clubs getting a chance to play for Scotland.
I think if you play, and again, if you play lesser players for Scottish clubs, I think they'll be hungrier.
Hungrier.
Definitely.
Wales, for example.
I think they'll be hungrier. I think,
Wales are a prime example.
I think
of
they'll
that.
be more cohesive as a team. I think aye, sprinkle in a few your like McTominays and your Robertsons and these lads, but and
Still a lot to be said for a good, honest, hard-working pro.
Oh, 100%.
Aye.
That's what I'm saying.
Because with all due respect, Ken, I've had a little slab at Rolston. He doesn't play for Celtic, but he puts a fucking hell of a shift in for Scotland. And
Well-
Ken, he's trying like fuck.
I mean, I wasn't here for you speaking about the Champions League final last week, but that boy's attitude, the fucking boy I can never speak.
Left winger.
Aye. Again, 70 minutes, 4-0, 5-0 up, and he's tracking back 90 yards to mark a tackle.
And that's the attitude you
Again,
want.
that's the attitude you need.
Aye.
Now, you can have the talent in the world, but if you're not got the right attitude, it's a waste of time.
Well, does it say a lot for like plastic Scots playing for Scotland?
Aye, they're only interested in maybe getting an
Accumulating some
international game.
caps. Aye.
Aye, playing in.
Get into a World Cup or a
Get into a
Euros.
World Cup or a Euros.
Do you not think like the SFA maybe need to do something about it though? Like maybe say that there has to be a certain amount of players in your
Aye.
squad and stuff like that that they need to push down on that
I
because
think they do. Because, so for example, like, just in case about everybody in the ranting about that boy, the left back, obviously
Jim,
shock or just spotted his left nut. He's 20-year-old. Is there no youngster at Aberdeen can do that?
Aye.
Can I have a top of my head like Roscoe's Loon's 18 or 19?
Yeah.
So some of these young lads began, he's a year older than me. Is he that much better? Now he might be, because I've not seen him obviously
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
But
Well, maybe the SFA need to turn around and say you've got to X amount of players for the SPL, Scottish born
Aye.
SPL players. No Grunnies, no Grandas,
Right.
Scottish players.
Well, I looked at a stat today. It was on last season though, but I think Celtic last season gave Scottish under 21 players. I know the season past, but the season before they gave Scottish under 21 players 89 minutes. I think Rangers were like 23 minutes.
I bet everybody else wasn't much more.
No, well, this is the thing.
Aye.
Can you like Motherwell starts are boosted because they've got Lennon Miller.
Playing
Once
every
he
game.
goes,
But Rangers,
Ken.
I said that years back. Rangers and Celtic killed Scottish football back in the 90s when they were buying in Billy Big Bars. Nobody else was trying to keep up with them because everybody else thought, look, Rangers and Celtic are buying in this folk for abroad. Ken, they were spending big money talking in this player for abroad. So everybody else
Aye.
cottoned on the same, but was fucking cheap value. They probably devalued the fucking Scottish market.
I actually sometimes look at like the academy at Aberdeen and that, and I don't advocate this, but sometimes you do wonder like it's $2 million a year to run or something like that. Can
Aye.
just put it towards playing staff or something
Well,
like
that's
that.
why
Ken,
they're
do you
meant
know
to
what I
be
mean?
reducing the budget next season, aren't they?
Ken, because it's like how many players either give them a chance and don't sign as many players. Can you've got a squad of 28 first team boys and you've got young boys. There needs about 6, 7, 8 injuries before you even get in the bench. Never mind fucking
yeah.
playing.
I mean,
so-
I'm an advocate for hearing youth academies and stuff like that, but ultimately you have to be good enough as well.
I know, 100%.
But you shouldn't be, if you're eeksy peeksy, you shouldn't be getting a game because you've bought somebody in for £1 million for fucking
Aye.
middle of Europe some way. I don't understand it.
Well,
there should be a rule in some way to encourage youth players in Scotland to be playing for Scottish teams.
There needs to be 3 under 21 Scottish players on the bench or something like that.
Yeah.
So at least
That's the
when
only
there's
way
a
I think you can
chance.
improve it is marking Scottish players in every team playing. That's the only way I can
Aye.
see it improving.
Yeah.
because we've had a few boys out in loan this season to like Peterhead and Cove and that, and they've done well. So it'll be interesting to see how kind of average and that. If those lads,
if they're not again, it's up to them now. If they're not in the squad at the start of the season, then obviously Jimmy doesn't think they're good enough.
and that's the thing when it comes down to it. It's a manager's pressure. Managers didn't get a chance.
They didn't get a chance.
career.
I know.
And
Yeah, but if it's dictated by the
By the rules, then Abdi would get a chance.
then Abdi would get a chance,
Yeah.
and then it's now I'm feeling because I've took my 3 best academy players and they're on my bench week in, week out.
That's what I think, because then there is games that you're winning 3-4 5-0, and it's like, well, you can get a chance to get those lads on,
and then they can try and mark their way into the team.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think there needs to be something done with the SFA, because it's just there's nowhere near.
But I think you still hear nothing for the SFA. Like, when's the last? Did you ever see anybody getting interviewed or read or see on it? You just
Nothing.
Can you never hear? Can back in the day when Andy Roxburgh used to like see SFA boys coming out and saying stuff and being interviewed and talking about the game, but you don't hear nothing about any of them now.
No.
They just, for me, just picking up their wage, hiding in the background. You don't get no articles. Fits it.
Be out through Spawned.
I don't understand how Doncaster's still there. Like,
No.
you just
fucking
Steve
Steve
is
Clark
re-elected.
first.
Yeah, well, he's like SBL, and he's not actually a SFA. Is he?
Okay, fair enough.
Like, you never see any interviews with, like, you used to see the chief executive being interviewed all the time. If there was a bad campaign.
Nothing.
But it's also hard for SPL clubs to keep the young players. Like, for example, here's Aberdeen this week and young lad going to do Queen's Park Rangers.
Queen's Park Rangers
that.
never
So
even got
never
near the
got a
first
chance
time.
to first team.
well,
They're
that's
getting
true.
picked off.
That's true.
That's all right.
But
That's all right.
will that player go down there and will he get lost?
When he make it.
Maybe when he actually didn't start playing football until he was 14, 15 year old.
No.
Aye.
But like a Jack Grimmer came in,
Aye,
great, go do to Fulham and then disappeared and he's League 2 now in Wickham, I think, is it?
But you say disappear, but the money that can be made in League 1 and League 2, you could have
I mean,
a bloody good career.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if he was still good enough,
Aye.
he would have been picked up by an SPL.
Because, for example, like
Well-
McKenna's just been released for Las Palmas because that was part of his contract. They got relegated to be released. But I think his folk would say, oh, by the Aberdeen ILF, but he's played in the Bernabeu this year. He's played in the New Camp.
Aye,
He played against all
100%.
these lads.
Played in
And that's why
Champions
you leave Aberdeen's of this world or the teams.
played in
You
Champions
went something to
League.
stay forever, but that's why. Because now you can retire and say, well, I've played this much times for Scotland. I've played in the Premier League and I've played in Spain.
Aye.
Aye.
I've played against Real
I
Madrid.
made a shit ton of money along the way.
Aye.
Oh, you can understand why folk move on.
That's
but
why it's so difficult, like
And
as
I
we've
can't-
said a million times, at a football club to get the balance right.
Yeah, and I can understand why the young players leave as well, because a lot of them don't make it. But if they go down there and they're on 3, 4, 5 grand a week at the
They'll get a few
16,
quid before the dinner
17,
market.
Oh, aye. Exactly.
they'll have earned
Yeah.
a fair bit to fall back
But
on.
how much better would McKenna be than somebody that's playing Wick in SPL?
It's hard for obviously us to, only us to answer that, but I would think
Again, but pit like this, he's making a hell of a lot more money than
Aye,
than he
but
would be in
that's his
SPL.
money. But
Yeah.
we're looking for Scotland's
but
purposes.
you'd think
Yeah.
I would think there'd be some sort of difference if he's played at that level that he's played at for about 5-6 years between the Premier League, the Championship and La Liga.
Grant Hanley still be playing, and he's playing in.
Well, that was an thing. Picking Grant Hanley on Friday night. Fitzy, we're playing fucking Grant Hanley. Is that what we're going for still?
What's
But it's a friendly, Ken. It's
Aye.
two friendlies. Bring in boys that you haven't seen
exactly,
before.
exactly,
Aye.
100% agree. Like if you do
The
lose,
reason why I'm
that's
saying it's
fair
gone
enough,
like
you
Craig Brown
experiment.
here is he's now getting back to the start. He's just picking the again. Abby's got every manager has the boys they can
Aye.
rely on, and that's what Clark's become. Just picking on the boys he relies on. And I get at that point, but
Southgate
far
thing.
as the fucking progression and that.
Yeah. But so Scotland, they won 4-0 last night. But I watched some of the England game, and
Fars in that qualifying group for Scotland.
Greece, Denmark, Belarus, and
One there.
Greece, Belarus, Denmark, and were we in a group of 4 or 5?
4.
Aye.
That's why they're a friendly.
That's
isn't
right.
it?
Aye.
Aye, so that's
Greece, Belarus, Denmark.
Aye.
No points.
God, you absolute wretch.
I didn't think well. For the beating. For the beating.
We can beat any of them.
well, we beat Greece in Elango,
Yeah.
but they beat us as well. Like, but,
Aye. Okay. Yep.
Belarus will probably
Get something off of that.
you never know with them. Then Denmark,
Aging squad.
in Hoyland.
Hoyland will score a hat trick against that defence. Fucking hell.
If he does, that'll show. That'll show how bad Scotland are if he gets any goals against us.
Exactly.
Fucking
So.
hell.
But Don's obviously mentioned there the couple of signings this week. Your boy Yengi for Portsmouth, Australian guy.
Aye.
Seems to be no bad.
Again, you look at YouTube and you can never again. But for me, it looks a good plan B.
Aye.
work channels. For me, they've needed a target man.
Yeah. And obviously that boy for left back for Schalke.
Yeah,
Yami. Yeah.
You go by it, but
Yeah,
you go onto
full-
Schalke's page, they were pretty disappointed that he'd left
Aye.
on a permanent.
Because
But then, as I said, he might be a bomb and attacking player, but easy head. Jordan White try to put him in Rose head because you win. I get that in Germany.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, it'll be interesting. What's that? 3 boys in the door now.
4, I think.
4.
All right. 3
Australian winger and
Australian winger.
Australian goalkeeper for
keeper
Cove.
and Australian striker.
So 3 Australians. Like, I always thought the A-League was the best of standards, but we'll find out.
Aye.
Kind of obviously Hearts have had a few Australian boys over the years, which haven't set the heather on fire, like, but they've been steady enough. So the wingers I'm most excited about, to be honest. Like, he seems to be one of the best players in the league, so hopefully he'll do well.
I read about his attacking fullback, and it was almost word for word if it said about Jimmy McGarry. Attacking fullback with an eye for a goal. You know what I mean? And you were like, oh, this looks good. And then I watched him. Fucking hell, 15 times in a row he gave a baba.
This is it. You can never judge.
Nah,
You can never judge until you see them in the flesh, really. Like, there's heaps of fucking folk. Like, fair enough, you can have an initial impression in that and say, oh, he's not scored last season and all that. But these boys that are fucking terrible signing that. I'm like,
Nobody said that about Dalby. Hadn't scored at Wrexham. I see he signed for Bolton today.
Bolton today.
But it's the same with only fan or only club.
Aye.
You get excited by signings.
Of course you do, regardless of what it is.
You didn't care for that.
No.
I think
and
they did.
if it's a foreign name and it's got decent stats,
No,
you
it's
do
just
get a little bit more
for me,
excited,
it's just
I
a
think.
signing. If it's a sign, I'm excited to see what a new player looks
Exactly.
like.
And then it doesn't matter if it
A
club.
new toy.
It doesn't matter if, again, I'm a United fan, obviously, and it doesn't matter if you sign, you think, oh, fucking hell, can't wait to see them get going. Can I mean? Just like fucking UAE Dons, massively Rangers, you'll be a bit more cynical and fucking. I'd
like to hear Massey's
Strategy.
opinion on Martin. Like, but
I wonder how much goals they'll lose for playing out for the back.
Oof. Well, Butland can't play out for the back.
Nah, he can't.
Nah.
Need a new goalie.
Aye.
Fuzzy passing it to.
Tavernier will be away.
Apparently he's keeping the captaincy, I read the other day.
I
Really?
see that on Twitter as
So
well.
that kind of that's club captaincy or captaincy, but I thought his time was
I
up
thought
at Rangers.
That's what I thought as well.
Aye.
He's maybe suited to the playing out for the back.
Maybe.
Probably would be a little bit, to be fair. But the centre halves and that. Need 2
Oof.
new centre halves.
Need a good pair up front. Lucy Pinder.
I can't be a good pair up front.
She was legendary back in the day.
Oh,
wasn't she?
back in the day.
Oh.
You see that picture
still-
photoshopped in the changing room where the Queen normally be the king.
That's the thing. Apparently he doesn't win Dessers. I think that's a mistake, to be honest. I'd be keeping him if I was Rangers
I
manager.
keep
Aye.
Dessers. He'll score you goals.
Score goals.
Exactly.
He'll miss.
He'll miss plenty, but
you'll
majority of
score
games.
goals.
Yeah.
Top scorer in the league.
Aye.
Why would you get rid
Is that
of
it?
it?
Did he end up top scorer, did he?
I think he is. I think he was, wasn't he?
That was my year. I got 30.
But
did
no,
he?
that was in all competitions.
Was
30, I think.
League goals. Dalby in the pair now.
Aye, maybe it was. Aye, but I'm sure it was.
I think
I'm sure
you
it
were
was
right,
Dessers.
it
It
was
was top
Dessers.
league.
Yeah.
So
Strange choice to get rid of
Aye.
a proven goal scorer.
I ken he's Marmite with the fans and that, but he scores goals.
Would you prefer if Miofsky was at Rangers or went to Celtic?
Nah, either of them, it'll kill me.
Aye.
It'll absolutely kill me.
Fucking dead to me if he goes.
I think there's a chance it's going to happen. Like,
I'd rather him go to like
and my boss
Rangers.
at work
Mike,
says he's a big Rangers man, and he said it's been spoken about on their threads.
Is it? So anybody got a sell-on clause?
I think they do, but because they got so much for him, it needs to be above.
Well,
Most
if
of
he-
these sell-off clauses need to be more than what they
More
got
if he
before
got
it kicks
fair-
in.
Right,
If he goes to Celtic, at least we'll get our money.
Aye.
If he goes to Rangers, no chance.
No.
Well, saying that, they did pay fucking 9 million for Adamida, like, so we never know, mate. Celtic might pay 15 million for Bimowski, like, holy fuck.
Yeah, true enough. He's fucking terrible.
Only watching Nations League over the weekend.
I did, aye.
Aye.
See that Nuno Mendes?
Aye.
Because I'm sick of fucking. They got going on and on about Yamal. He didn't even get a kick of the bag against him.
No.
He was fucking unbelievable left back.
I thought it was a good game.
Aye,
I
it
thought it
was.
was just a good game to watch.
Portugal, Spain.
Did you watch it?
No.
That was a really good game.
Aye.
End to end. And
That's flicked
something-
on.
Ronaldo, fittest Ronaldo, honestly.
greeting.
If you drop down on your knees, he knows the camera's coming straight for him. It's about him.
He's a prick,
He is, aye.
Ruin his legacy.
Aye.
He is, but if you see that 938 goals, that's just mind blowing. But you know he's going to scab along to 1,000, isn't he? He's going to play at least 43 in Saudi to get 1,000 goals, isn't he?
Aye.
It's a joke.
Because like he's got 62 to get.
His
Let's
name
be
is
honest,
in-
that's probably 3 seasons, isn't it? Even in Saudi League.
False Kieran.
Aye.
They're trying to get a loan move for him playing the Club World Cup.
Aye.
I think. Aye. There was talk of that.
He's a cunt.
And it's for me. You watch the same game. It's blatantly obvious. Like they literally aren't allowed to sub him till probably over 80 minutes.
Aye.
Innit?
Yeah.
He can't. I know he scored, and I can't take it off him. He scored in
Good
Germany,
finish, aye.
but he does nothing.
After that, no. He just kind of walks about. And,
Aye.
No,
I just didn't care.
And I look at the players' body languages towards him,
Aye.
and it's almost like, "Why we're going to get rid of this?
Aye.
Carry on
Yeah.
this sideshow."
Well, it ruined the Euros for them, didn't it? Was it Euros last time or the World Cup last time?
Euros.
Aye. Yeah,
Aye.
it ruined their campaign
Aye.
for me. Like,
Because they wouldn't sub him, mine.
aye.
Martinez just looks like he's got no clout on.
He's away, is he? He's going to be doing the road.
Is he?
Martinez, aye. There's word of him. The Portuguese FA renewing.
Because if you're a
contract.
striker, a Portuguese striker, you just can fit the point.
I'm not going because I want to go on.
No,
Aye. Yeah.
but I just think everything's just about him.
Aye.
And he always I'd seen a funny clip where somebody said they reckon that after he's sort of halfway through his Madrid career, he just decided then it was about him, and it was just about individual goals just to beat Messi. You know what I mean?
But see, like 5-10 years ago, folk would have said the Messi Ronaldo thing was quite close. Nowadays, it's Abdi's Messi. I think Ronaldo's Abdi's ruined his.
I think because
carried on.
Ronaldo's. See if he'd stopped at the top.
Aye.
There's a massive debate to be had. But
100%.
I think now the way he's capered up, he's just
His
like
top boys just go right, regardless of what their start is.
Aye.
That's it. I'm at the top of the game, and that's me. But he's just determined to keep on and
Again,
say,
I was firmly in the Ronaldo camp when he was younger. I thought
so
it
was
was
I.
Yeah, so was
amazing.
I.
But see, if you look back and you just think a proper football talent, Messi streets ahead of Ronaldo. But
because a lot of Ronaldo's is genetics,
he's worked really hard.
Aye.
Messi's just natural talent.
natural talent.
Aye, he's dribbling and that just.
Aye, but
second
so you
none.
can argue both ways,
can-
but
You can't take a while, obviously, because like say 938 goals is just a ridiculous amount of goals.
it is. But
But if you look, I looked on Wikipedia today actually, just when you look at
so how
him,
much he's scored in Saudi?
he's got a goal a game there, 50. I think it's 55 and 56, but he's done it in the top leagues, all of them.
I'm not getting a lot
Aye.
for that, Duncan. He's
Aye.
Real Madrid. He's fucking
Best team in Spain.
Juventus.
Best team in
Juventus.
Italy at the time.
Aye.
But he's still got to do
He's
it,
still
mate.
got to do it, and that's why he's at the best.
And
He's
he's
been
been
his
at-
best.
been
against
One of
the
best
service
players.
and nothing.
Aye. But when you start going to Saudi,
I can't account in goals
Can't
for me.
account
Like, and you had Ivan Toney the other day trying to say, "Oh, folk are just knocking it in." I watched it, mate. Fucking that kid Abdi on. Abdi knows there's a few good players went there, but if you look at the actual teams, the lineups, 70% of it's locals.
you just need to ken just by the amount of folk who goes and watches.
Aye.
Ken, if it was full of superstars, stadiums would be full.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'm just looking at his records here. Like,
unbelievable.
so this year, 30 games, 25 goals. Season of 4, 31 games, 35 goals. Season of 4, that's 16 games, 14 goals. Aye.
So you can discount if it's up 40 odd goals.
Aye.
Discount him straight away.
Yeah, but it was a really good game. Also went to penalties. But nobody watched the game last night. Wales, Belgium.
I turned it on.
Flicked it on just
And it
today.
was 3-0 and I turned it off.
Oh, what a game it was! Like,
picked
I
on
never
from
watched it, but I seen it
3-2,
was 3-0.
and then Wales scored with the
Aye.
header. That's when I switched it on.
And he said, you look at their team, right?
Bellamy gets him fired
Aye.
up. Like,
Aye.
Because he's a proper Welsh diehard, isn't he?
aye. And the players are fucking high-fiving each other
Aye.
for in corners and stuff like
I
that.
went through Brick was for mine.
Yeah, I think that's what Scotland needs.
That's what you want for an international manager.
Aye.
Ken, he's only got them for a week or two training. He doesn't get them. He doesn't can't bring in players he wants. He needs to be. You need to be man motivator for an international manager. That is the biggest thing. Like,
But for me, looking at Wales' team last night, they would quite easily beat Scotland.
Oh, easy.
Aye.
I think
He's an absolute cunt, isn't he? Look at his face on him.
I think like Scotland have got some better players, but as a team, Wales are definitely, I would say, as of now, a better
What do you
team.
do to Wales 11 for last night, mate?
Hope don't know who half them are.
Wales 11 for last night.
Just
So
intrigued to see
Ingles
if it-
If you can
was.
pronounce them.
Far as it? Wales.
Neville
Wales.
Southall and goals.
Oh, by the way, Fero won last night.
Oh, nice one, Mike, from the score.
Beat Gibraltar
Gibraltar.
2-1.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So the team at
Only
last,
your family score.
I reckon if thing he was playing, I think he was injured. He's
Oh,
playing
was he?
for a
Bunks a
team
day.
in the top 5 in the Norwegian league just now.
Oh, is he?
Aye.
Did he?
So in goals we've got Carl Darlow,
Oh, aye. Ex-Newcastle.
Connor Roberts, right back, Chris Mepham, Ethan Ampadu,
Sheffield
Oh,
United,
aye.
Leeds.
Joe Rondon,
Yeah.
So
Ben
there are
Davies.
decent quality
Yeah.
players at Premier League.
David Brooks, Bournemouth was he?
Aye.
Aye,
Jordan James, Harry Wilson,
Aye.
Premier League.
that boy Sorba Thomas. He was brilliant last night doing the left.
What does he play for?
Stoke, I think. Then
Okay.
up top was Brennan Johnson.
So like it's
they
90%
do
of
have
that's
decent
Premier
players,
League
to be
players.
fair.
There you go. So a good
Then
team.
on the bench you've got players like Robbie Matondo, good Welsh name.
Yeah.
Liam Cullen, Danny Ward, Kiefer Moore, Lewis Kumas.
Jason Kumas' son.
Aye.
Oh, is it?
But it was a really good game. I just thought it was worth a watch if I'm just watching it. Premier League, obviously the signings. Shed, Man United signed Mbuemo. No, Cunha.
Cunha. Mbeumo when I be far away.
Do you think he'll maybe follow Thomas Frank if Frank was going to go to Spurs?
No. No.
No.
No. No.
Spurs win a game £250,000 a week.
Man United will.
Is that right to do that though?
Fit.
The game of 250
I know,
grand
it's
a
a
week?
lot.
I reckon if they well or not, I reckon the ins and outs of it, but I wouldn't think they would.
I know.
I don't think they will.
You'd hope not.
I don't think so. But United signed, if they sign Ham and sign Cunha, at least it's proven
Absolutely.
Premier League players. I still think they need a. I think a Shield will come once they get a few boys in the door.
Okay.
Because if they can't Shield and he nobody,
Let's talk about getting 40 million for Hoyland. Fuck knows
if they
why
get
the
it,
fuck UV
they get
and
that.
if they
are
get
after him.
somebody's fucking played that
And
blind.
then they're getting a sporting lad. He's got a clause for about 67 million.
They
Like,
get
if they can,
Gyökeres.
that'd be
He
unbelievable bit of business, really.
He wants United, like, so we'll see. I still think we need legs in midfield and we still need some defenders. We
Defenders,
still need
aye.
a goalie.
Aye.
So,
Still-
work in progress, though.
Archie's free, is he?
Oh, hey.
Has Archie got a club yet? You
Archie
I
would
don't
be
think he
better than
has.
that fucking Onana. Wouldn't he?
But Ericsson's away, Johnny Evans is away, there's a few
Yeah.
away.
I think there's word of Rashford gone away. I think they'll struggle to get Sancho off the books, but he's possibly Saudi.
All right.
Okay,
Speaking
he'll go
about
there for
new-
sure.
Dortmund is well looking.
They'll get rid of Garnacho.
Aye.
So if they could get rid of that three, get rid of Shaw,
Yeah.
Lindelof's away,
Lindelof's away. Johnny Evans is
Johnny
away.
Evans,
Christian
Eriksen's away.
Eriksson's away.
Need Casemiro off the books to free up funds for wages.
Aye.
If you get all that boys off, that's serious saving
Aye,
of money.
definitely. There was talk about Martinez for Villa going and goal for United.
Aye,
Like that,
talk
about
about-
tops.
talk up.
I'm getting,
He's the best goal in
Because
the
Villa
Really?
need to sell
yeah,
Do
for
they need
PSR,
to-
aye.
yeah.
United are alright, PSR boys.
Aye.
Aye, this season if they sell Garnacho as well, which will be even better for him.
Mm-hmm.
And Rashford. If they can
Aye.
get Rashford as well.
Rashford as well.
That's good for PSR. So
Yeah.
Menu, word of him maybe going to
Aye.
you, so
Aye.
aye.
That's again for
PSR. Yeah.
Because he's homegrown, they can get 100% profit on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And United have got a cracking academy. I was Hivden, so they like produce.
Okay.
They like get boys through.
Yeah.
That young lad plays at the back looks decent. Young lad that plays
Evan.
at the top looks decent.
Chad Obi.
Yeah. So there's a few boys coming through for the 18s and everything as well. So aye, we'll see if it happens over the summer.
Yeah.
I think you
Aye.
might do all right next season, you can.
You think?
I think so.
Oh, I watched
Gut feeling.
I watched them against the Indian team. Like, did you watch it? No, I never did.
Again, what?
Friendly. Well, fucking
Fucking-
pointless.
Imagine that there was a professional football. I'm going to fucking go and do that shit.
Fuck.
That's worse than getting called up for your national team, that. Like,
Fucking
It's the
Go
size
and
of
do
the
that
club
shit,
showing it
like-
that this shit has to get
Well,
done.
that's the thing, and joking aside, right? Everybody slags United for being shite this season, which they have been, but like Mbuemo, would you sign for Spurs or United? There's a massive difference between Spurs and United in terms of worldwide acclaim.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, I was speaking
Yeah,
to
but-
I was speaking to my mate at Sky, Anthony Joseph, and he was saying United are still draw the biggest clicks.
Oh, 100%.
Them and
Nice.
Liverpool.
So he sent me something the other day. You'll need to post it on the chat, and it was like, are the teams with the most
Aye,
clicks
like
in?
Wrexham are in the top 10.
Top
like,
10.
Heaps of
Aye.
Americans
Aye.
and that fucking looking at highlights and that. Like, but City aren't even in the top 15.
Then,
And then United
Chelsea
are
are
that
in the top
bad, but
10.
they're still drawing them as
Oh, aye.
fucking.
So it just shows
Aye.
the size of the fucking magnitude of the club. If like they're like what you used to say is they're like a fucking what do you call it? If they get it right financially, they're a fucking, I can't remember if it used to call it now.
a colossus.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. That's
Aye,
that's a word.
100%.
Ken, if they get it right, absolute
100%.
juggernaut.
See if they get it right on the park, they'll be fucking unstoppable.
Aye.
Honestly. And they will. It'll come.
A few seasons yet.
That'll make a fair
3.
difference. If they can
3.
get a decent strike and they've got Mbuemo and fucking, that's a
Because
massive
that was the
difference
problem
already.
this last season. All right, we was getting beat. He was getting, as soon as you conceded a goal, that was United beat. because you couldn't see
Can't
for the
score.
goals were coming for you.
Aye.
But if they've got a threat, at least you can maybe try and outscore teams.
Yeah.
And obviously Bruno keeping faith with Man United and Biden.
Aye, yeah.
He's worked with Team Runeham, and so obviously he can produce.
Well, he's got the probably key that can unlock a lot of the defences. He's doing it, and if he's got better options in front of him,
Aye.
can mark him better as well.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned previously, relying on players like we Kane have performed well in the Premier League, Kane League and how it works and stuff like that.
Aye,
And obviously, like Man City, they've just signed a boy up Nuri as well for
Aye, for Wolves.
I've always said there's been a few good players at Wolves, so isn't there? A lot of good players.
He's been decent. I would have signed him too.
Aye.
I liked him.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think deals 30 million for Delap? Is that a bargain?
again, is it?
I think it probably is for his age.
But again, it's
In a relegation candidate team, he got a decent amount of goals.
I did, but again, I think sometimes teams are a bit too quick to pull a trigger in these deals. And can you do it again next season? Can then buy him?
This is the thing. But then by that time, he's 60 million, isn't
I
he?
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
suppose that clause just now, but Ken.
It's not a big gamble for Chelsea, I suppose. 30 million.
30
is it
million
really?
in Premier League terms is
Peanuts in it.
$1 million for Scottish clubs, isn't it?
Yeah. Ken, so
Yeah.
Ken, a bit interesting.
No. But as you say, fans as Club World Cup and for us, is it in South America?
I was even in it.
America, I'd Ken Fuzz in it. Real Madrid, that's the only team I can.
City.
Chelsea.
Palmeiras. Brazil.
A few Saudi teams.
Saudis in it, are they?
Aye. Al Hilal.
I'm never watching.
Messi's in it because he's playing for fucking
Inter Miami.
Inter Miami.
Here's a simple.
You know what? Actually, I think I could get into it.
Aye.
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off.
It's football.
Fuck off.
Nah.
It's everything that's wrong with football as far as
It is, but I think I
It's
could
football
get
in the
into
summer.
it.
It's, I think you're right, Dunk.
Nah.
No, often I agree with you.
yeah,
like,
it's Saudis, American teams. It's other
All the
countries with money.
Aye.
aye. It's pathetic.
There is that, but it's
Real
football.
Madrid against Inter Miami. It's not in the same fucking league, is it?
No.
So you've got Al Hilal, Al Hilali, Inter Miami, Bayern, Auckland City, PSG, Atletico Madrid, Palmeiras, Porto, Botafogo, Seattle Sounders, Chelsea, Lyon, must be a Mexican team.
Sierra Leone.
Boca Juniors, Benfica, Flamengo, S. Tunis, Fluminense, Dortmund, River Plate. There's a fucking shitload of teams.
Is it?
As far as getting
Man
wins, it's
City.
going to be fucking.
I think it could
Yeah,
be
the point.
interesting.
Fars getting shot.
Fars that.
Colombian teams.
Fars that. South America.
Argentina. South America, in it? Or is it America?
I think it's South America.
Half of them when I come back.
Matches. Just says the date, does it?
I'm not watching the game.
I'll watch it.
I'll
watch
be
some of
middle
it.
of the night. Slips for South
Well, that's
America.
true. That's an issue.
Well, you dig up till 9 o'clock, so you'll be fine.
You'll be a long lie.
We may push it out to 10 o'clock, like.
That's the States, is it? You've got MetLife Stadium, Hard Rock Stadium, Rose Bowl
America.
Stadium,
Yeah.
Bank of
Aye, class. Massive stadiums.
That's America.
Audi Field, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Maybe some of the places that are playing World Cups, is it? Maybe.
Maybe aye.
Some
Yeah.
of our games.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting seeing some of the teams from maybe some
Bogota for Colombia.
Well, not so much
Auckland.
that, but I would just be interested to see
Auckland.
how.
Looking forward to seeing Auckland.
Mexican team when I get in America.
No, but I'm just interested
No
to
way.
see how. I'm interested to see how some of these teams show up against some of these elite teams because you look at that and say, well, A-League shite, Ken Auckland FC, and that, which,
well,
which
that's
it probably is, to be fair, but.
No,
Again, it's a competitive game. When you see them play them, normally it's a fucking
is
friendly.
it
competitive?
Or if a Saudis bought it.
is Monterrey the Mexican team? They've got something to do
If
with
a
Dundee,
Saudi,
have they?
if a Saudi team wins it,
There's some. I'm not sure if it's Monterrey, but there's a boy on low training with them now. With Ramos
because
and
there's
that.
our son.
Aye.
I'm sure Dundee and Monterey have got some sort
something
of deal.
like that.
Aye.
So one of the Zach Robinson or something like that. So
but
training
if
with
one of the
Ramos and
Saudi
that
teams
just
win
now.
it, it's a fix.
Of course, it's a fact.
Oh, 100%.
If it about Dundee socking, fucking
Aye, well.
Stephen Presley.
fucking joke. Honestly. Well, I hope they get relegated.
We'll see how it is. Well, but see, Kilmarnock, how many players have they got left?
Aye,
There's about fucking 15 players left. Come on. Abdi's a fucking jumped ship with McInnes.
That's McInnes and fucking to a T, is it? Just
Aye.
run my squad to bare bones and fucking
Aye.
have to rebuild every season.
Yes, yes. Right, I'm going to speak about something else, but I'll do it with the wank of the week, will we?
Okay.
It's football related, but my wank of the week is Daniel Levy.
Exactly the same.
I forgot about him, or it would have been.
Exactly the same, Michael.
Daniel Levy, wanker of the week.
100%.
What a cock.
Fitzy wanting.
He's ruined Fitba for every Fitba fan, because what he's basically said here is Fitba's not about winning trophies.
No, it's about mocking money.
Aye.
His remit at the start of the season would have been Champions League Fitba
And any trophy. Aye, not even like a League Cup.
And he's done it. I mean, you can't nominate Ange's biggest fan.
No, I mean, either.
But I thought that was just a shower of shite. Getting sacked.
Aye.
For winning
100%.
the Europe. It's first time ever.
Aye.
European trophy, into Champions League. Maybe didn't have the best season.
I hope they get relegated.
I said, I hope they turn into
Heaps of
They are now my number one hated team.
Heaps of players coming out and thanking Ange and that, which I like.
Could be a
That was
slight
nice to see.
revolt against the fucking new regime.
I read that apparently
No,
the next.
because that cunts are fucking on his doggy for a biscuit, aren't they?
No, I got this today. My wanker of the week, Daniel Levy. One of the worst sackings in football history, if not the worst sacking. Done what Jose, Conte, Poch couldn't, win a trophy at Spurs. A near Mickey Mouse trophy, a big European trophy.
I'd agree with that.
I can't think of another job where if you had a poor year, but just at the end you pulled a huge contract that not only with a big deal for that year, but the biggest contract the company has pulled in 40 years, and also secure the following year you get sacked.
Yeah, it would never happen. Never.
Absolute madness. Let's not forget that Ange had tons of injury problems to contend with.
Fuck off.
And basically admitted he chucked the league to focus on winning a trophy. As good as Levy has been off the park for Spurs, all the football problems begin and end with him. He either needs to let someone else deal with the football side or walk away, or Spurs will never be a success on the pitch.
Well,
Levy's a big problem there for sure.
That's for Barry Massey.
fuck, if I get him.
Disagree with everything said.
No, but I would yeah.
No, I don't disagree with any of that.
Nah, fair play. Like that's complete prick Levy.
No.
Like.
Aye.
No, but as a Fitba fan, having just lived through that Scottish Cup and being there, right?
Aye.
You're being told that it's never about winning trophies.
Aye.
When that is it's about
You
winning trophies.
We know how special that was that moment. I was sitting there in the stands crying.
You can magnify it tenfold for the Spurs fans, because then they won a trophy in 17 years and they never. And how long since a European trophy? So he said, "Nah, it doesn't matter."
All the fans are raging about it. It just tells you it's fucking.
But during the season, a lot of fans weren't happy and booing him and stuff like that. Then obviously Europe.
But they're on fucking jumping on it when they win it, aren't
See,
they?
I actually have a soft spot for Ange. I think he's really likeable.
He is likeable.
I think he's really likeable.
He is likeable.
I can't. He was a Celtic manager and all that shit, but I think he's just a likeable guy. Actually, I like him. I like just the way he talks and that.
Doesn't actually care for his DN, so does he?
I just thought it was completely.
Yeah, he's winning
European trophy.
Yeah, he's wins in the second season.
You are.
Well, this is true. That's why Scotland should maybe get him. We'll get him in the fucking World Cup. But I just thought
get him in a season.
complete bullshit.
I thought I've got I'm doing. It was like how can you justify it?
Yeah.
If I would love to have been in that board meeting if they decided, boys, agenda number 3. I think we'll sack Ange, will we? Good idea.
Aye. He's
Ken, the buzz about that place going into next season, Ange.
I've got that saying on the radio, innit? They've just burst the bar, haven't they?
I've got European football. I've got a couple fresh faces in. Abdi buzzing for the football. Ange fucking.
Champions League football. Get some good, decent players in to play Champions League
football. You've got is there an attraction there?
It's just ridiculous.
Aye.
It's fucking unbelievable.
I
was lost. For the, I mean, a few weeks saying beforehand, I was just like, I thought he was going to be away regardless if it was going to happen. Because I thought the writing was on the wall because he's thing. But for it to actually happen, I was like, that's not right. Not right.
Yeah.
Daniel Levy's maybe listening too much to press and other folk are speaking about.
He's just looking at bank balance, isn't he?
Aye.
Well, bank balance should be up because he's fucking.
Should be,
he's Champions League football.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to spend that money.
No. So my wanker of the week is Daniel Levy.
And that's mine as well.
That's mine as well.
Mine's Darmas Sheth, or however name.
Oh, he's a prick.
See that transfer centre, I can't cope with it.
Aye.
Every night, 7 o'clock, Calvi Solokol and Darmas Sheth.
Just reading stuff off of Twitter.
Oh my God.
That's all they do.
My missus goes to me, right, why are you getting like this? And I was like, it just speaks so much fucking crap. It's unbelievable.
And then they look at their phones.
Aye.
It's like,
Oh, I've just heard.
Aye.
No, you've just read the same thing I've read 2 fucking minutes ago. Get to fuck. And get somebody on for us actually bringing something decent to us. Honestly, it's fucking that Dartmouth shit drives me fucking mad. There's up there with fucking Warnock. Oh yeah, as in Stephen Warnock.
Oh, and that fucking wifey.
The ref watch.
It's her.
Sue Smith.
Sue Smith.
Good.
But Dartmouth shit, I can't stand him.
What about, was it Karen Carney say that Nations League's up there with World Cup and Euros?
Nah,
Again.
After they won it and things, it's a great achievement. It's up there with the World Cup and Euros. And it's like,
It's an international community shield. That's what it is. It's a friendly. Fuck that.
For the elite teams, it doesn't really mean fuck all, but for like Scotland and that, it helps us qualify at least. Whereas them, they're already qualified when they're in it anyway, aren't they?
But some of the commentary when England was playing as well, you hear that? They were going on about they've already qualified and they're already through group stages. They're on about playing in the last 16, the World Cup. It's nay then until we start really facing tough teams. And it's like,
honestly,
you're fucking 45 minutes into your fucking first qualifier.
And when they come
arrogance.
When they come up against the fucking good teams, that's when they normally go out.
Aye.
First good team to play, they'll go out.
Aye.
100%.
Yeah. But there's not a lot of folk left, Sky, this season. Summer. There's a few of them.
Wifey, she's
Cara, was it Man United?
My favourite, and she's gone. That was the best thing I read in months.
What's her name again?
Reddy or something.
Melissa
Reddy, that's one.
Terrible.
She's terrible. Pundit.
Like beyond terrible.
Horrific.
Aye.
There's a few others, is there, way?
Jeremy Langdon's gone. Quite liked him. Rob Watton's gone. I'm delighted he's gone. He drives me mad. He was in Ref Watch. Rob Watton, the presenter.
Terrible.
Aye. His time up. The let the good ones go. Ken Kirsty Gallagher was good. Natalie Sawyer was good. She's still good in the radio.
Gallagher's good.
Aye.
Is she now at BBC? Did he?
She much a day.
No, it's Gabby Logan.
Kelly Dooley.
Yes.
Gabby Logan. Great presenters.
Yeah.
So fuck knows if I was going to be on there next season. Soccer Saturday is only off of there now.
Yeah, word.
And I watched that.
You end up getting all these fucking like YouTubers and shit on, and
that's
just
really.
You're watching Ballers League. You're watching Ballers League.
Aye.
Oh my god.
And why
is that?
The thing that annoys me, why are they not suited and booted when they're on TV?
Correct. That's casual wear.
That's casual fucking trainers and jeans and shit.
It's coming into offices, new in our shed. It's coming into offices. It's not on.
Hate it.
It's not on.
Hate it.
It sets a bad standard.
Get your mind on a fucking professional level.
Yeah.
Dress professional. Fucking caper, honestly.
I had a go at the lassie next to me at work a day for what she was wearing.
Did you?
Scruff. I called her a scruff. I goes, you're a project engineer. I think that's acceptable work here.
Aye.
Sure.
Right.
24-year-old, and she basically went, if it's this the 80s, and I went,
No, but it's fucking... honestly, folk, just laziness.
aye?
Are you a senior, or did you?
Nah, I'm near senior, far from it, no. Just it's not acceptable. Standards.
See how that dress doing Fridays are hanging? Name me.
No.
Are you having
Suited and booted.
Are you having a shirt on a Friday?
Aye.
No way.
Fucking right arm. Fuck this. That's fucking going with your jeans and shit. You're here to fucking work. It's not a holiday camp. Fucking work done.
Yeah, you're not a Thai man though, are you?
No,
since COVID.
No.
I did it before COVID.
Aye.
Every day.
Every day.
I fucking did.
I can you with him.
Oh, fucking right.
David Brent. Yeah.
Setting standards, shit. That's
Right fucking mindset. We're here at work, Nate. Fuck about.
No.
Work for him. Work for him ever.
I did through COVID. I did. I thought,
Since
no.
can I do it?
Nah.
Can you actually? You probably can't do your job.
I can't.
Aye.
But I didn't.
Never you.
Same with Snanahan. Can't get in my work. I'm in my work.
Aye.
Fucking all this cunts at him.
Aye.
Honestly.
You work for him, mate. A couple of days a week.
Well, you didn't work though, do you?
I do.
You didn't.
I was working Saturday night, Sunday night.
No, you wasn't. Honestly, boils my blood. I would hate it if I was a boss.
No.
Working for him, keeper. Office.
You would have been shirt and ties.
I would. I'd have a uniform.
Aye.
I'd pay for a uniform.
Aye.
Sounds like a communist regime, yeah.
Hey, really. Just doesn't he?
Abdi shaved teeth. Straight jammers. Straight jammers.
Nah, but I do think.
No, but because Gal was speaking about it on Friday night about getting his work, and obviously he's a director now, so he's pulled up a few folk in
yeah, just can.
All right,
Yeah,
like,
but I start.
Image.
aye,
Company.
it's not good.
No.
Can I well, I go out and I go out and meet
Aye.
a lot of folks. So
Aye. You gotta
you
look smart,
You
aye.
wanna fucking look smart.
Aye. Yeah. First impression's a good
Exactly.
impression.
Good
Yep.
impression.
Yep.
You only get 4 seconds to make an impression of somebody.
Aye.
That's what they say.
Same with the wife.
Well, you did it twice.
Mug of Truth this week. The Mug of Truth. Who wants to go with ours?
Are you a moron for still wearing a mask? Honestly.
There's a lot of them, is there?
Aye, for me,
Airports.
for me, it's
Well,
a
I was
straight
sit-
yes.
I was sitting in the plane the other day
Uh-huh.
and I just looked at this boy and his wife and I was like,
All our folk.
no,
No.
no. Younger than me, I would say.
Aye.
I was looking, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
If you're going to get a call, you're going to get a call, aren't
The
you?
mask and nothing on us. Fuck.
But he's in a kind of health situation.
Fit.
They might have a weak immune system. They might be going through chemo or cancers, stuff. And
The
then,
other here.
is that near radio?
Radio? No, chemo.
Chemo, you don't lose your hair, do you?
You do it.
My mum had chemo. She never lost her hair.
Just there.
Nah.
You
Is
do
it
it.
near radio?
So it's radiotherapy you lose.
Nah,
your
I
hair.
think it's chemo.
Scheme.
I always thought it was chemo.
Do I?
Only doctors out there.
This is like a league structure.
Just mark it up.
Hermes and I getting in a league.
Oh, they gone for it, aren't they?
I'll let Google that. But I'm sure. But
Again,
masks.
Abdi on the plane, just normal folk,
Yeah.
and then up to numpties with a mask on. So for me, it's like, come on, snake it to save you.
Nah.
If you get, Ken, you've just walked through an airport, you've
Aye.
touched the escalators, you've
Everything.
bags.
Was it those proper masks or those shitty fucking ones that never was supposed to work
No,
anyway?
proper ones. Ken the Eanes they've bought the. I need proper gas masks. The
Nah, it's
masks.
I've seen a few times walking in Aberdeen that like young girls wearing them, and I don't
Aye.
understand what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on.
If it gets me is if you see somebody in a car by themselves wearing it.
Aye. It's just not being racist, but you see a lot of Asians.
Yeah, they've always done it. They've always done it.
Aye.
They've
And it's
done it.
smog and that, isn't it?
Smog and in cities with millions and millions of
Aye.
people.
Ken,
But if they're in Baith, there's no reason for wearing it in Baith.
is there Chinese fucking Baith?
Is it? Jesus. You shop.
It's a revelation.
No.
But no, you're right. Why, Ken? I just.
So
I hardly wore a mask during.
Either die.
You're right.
Still here.
I had to go wear it at work.
Aye.
To wear it at work.
But when you walk
walking, so you're allowed to take it off at your desk, but you had to wear it walking about the office.
Walking about the office.
And you could only walk through the office in a certain direction.
Was any of you down with it bad, like bed bound with it?
No.
COVID?
Nah.
Nah, neither was I.
I had it twice, and once I had it bad, but I wasn't in bed, but I'm still working.
I wouldn't ken. I've never tested for it yet.
Aye.
Probably did hit.
Yeah.
But
It's probably not that nowadays COVID's had other diseases they're feared for.
like fit, Meg.
Common cold,
Aye.
flu.
You think I would
Then-
stop it, you think?
They're starting on the flu.
But they're handling, Ken. You're going through an airport, you're opening doors, you're on the escalators, you're.
But they
Ken,
probably that folk have got the
sanitize.
anti.
But if they didn't do that, they're wasting their time with a mask.
Yeah, exactly.
How is it get absorbed through skins and they go through?
Well, as
inhalation?
soon as they take the fucking mask off, they hit your nose or something like
Aye,
that. Again.
they've been handling all the monkey fucking banisters that Abby's
Aye.
can do.
Nah, I couldn't live a life.
Pressing
like
the
that.
buttons on
Fuck
the
that.
left.
But there's a lot of folk in Amsterdam with them on.
No.
No.
Don't I think so. Seen a few folk.
I've seen a lot of few folk in Albufeira, again, roasting hate, going about with masks. And I'm thinking,
That's not healthy.
But I would get it. If you've definitely living with a condition, then
Aye.
that folk probably wear them all the time, don't
yeah, yeah. Especially if folk have got a weak immune systems and stuff like that are
they? If you've had cancer at some point in your life, you'd probably wear it all the time.
maybe.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. I wouldn't.
She wouldn't this or nobody would.
You wouldn't though, would you? Would you, Dunk? Dunk, would you?
Well, if you survived cancer, then you'll take your chances in COVID, wouldn't you?
Would you wear him?
Fit.
You've had a heart attack. You wear him?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Slaps?
No.
No.
Firmer though.
Hate wearing them,
HSE
like.
doesn't exist.
You'll get farmers long.
Aye. Firmer's long.
That's not healthy.
It's not such a thing nowadays, is it?
My granny had-
Well, it is a thing.
My
but
granny
not
had
so much
farmers
now.
long.
Did you?
Aye, 'cause she cleaned at Delgatti up at Rose Hall.
Aye.
And all the dust and that for
stew
the
and-
barley and stuff
aye,
like that
aye.
went in her lungs,
Yeah.
and she kind of got Feermin's lung.
All right. That's just not so common nowadays. is it?
Well, it's aye, better equipment and stuff now.
Aye,
Kind
yeah,
of,
Extraction.
aye, the way folk used to work back in the day, I suppose, is different to now.
yeah.
Aye. You got a mug or two slips?
I don't.
No?
Poor for me. Like
Alright.
I do
It's all right. It's all right.
apologise.
It's all right.
We'll come up with something. Mining is it acceptable to wish your wife happy birthday on Facebook?
No.
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 I can't have you.
No. I was just asking, is it acceptable?
It's nah.
Yeah, because you just say if you
Just
get
say
in,
happy birthday.
or text her or phone her, still in the morning.
Aye. Yeah.
Dunk, have you been caught?
Fit.
Is he?
I actually went this morning, I think, I messaged Elaine on Facebook saying happy birthday. Nah, but that's fucking wrong. So I went through other Abdi's kin Facebooks. Oh, don't go, Kirsty, happy birthday.
That's a lie.
Is it?
That's 100% a lie. Look at his face. It's 100% a lie.
I thought better of you, Dunk.
We'll prove that now. It's 100% a lie.
I got face ache, so I can't do it.
No, but I was going to be cheeky and say happy birthday, y'all cunt, but it's no sense. I'd just tell her.
Just tell her.
In the living room,
In
aye.
the living room. Happy birthday, y'all can.
Slippers, would you say happy birthday to Laura?
I
Facebook?
probably have in the past if you're taking it, to be honest. But
You didn't wish your kids happy birthdays, will do you?
Facebook's a fucking weird one for fucking birthdays because you always get folk you've never spoke to for about 10 years wishing you happy birthday. And I never. Can you get like a thing on Facebook when it tells you when folks' birthdays are? I never look at that.
Aye.
I've never wished folk happy birthday on Facebook and that because I'm never really on Facebook, to be honest.
If I can someday, I'll message him saying happy birthday. Like your chat.
There's also some folk maybe living in the other side of the world. It's common courtesy.
Yeah, you just say happy birthday. But if somebody died in your own house,
Oh, no. Kind of like a group chat. We're a large group chat.
Somebody bad for that.
Somebody will.
You go, it must be his birthday.
That's his birthday. So
One thing Laura's a stickler for is cards. Like she likes a card for your kids and that.
aye.
Wifeys are like that, though, aren't they?
Couldn't get a fuck about
No,
a card. Like
my
if I didn't,
No.
if she doesn't get a card, she can just tell she's got a face on. Like
Aye.
what a waste of money.
fuck's sake. Well, that's what I think, Shed.
Oh,
For once, I agree with you.
Honestly.
But this, aye, well, Elaine goes off, my card must be late. Is that? Because you're not getting a card.
Aye, quite right,
At the end
mate.
of the day, because.
No present either.
No. Well,
I'm dead
I
against
bought her
that.
son.
Aye, fit.
I bought her a tracky top thing. That was it.
Did you?
Aye.
Oh, very kind of you, Michael.
But she said to me, saying I would like this, so I just bought it.
See, I did buy nothing for Lisa because it'll be wrong.
Aye.
Guaranteed.
I've tried to do that a few times in Christmas time and that. Like Laura wants something, I'm like, I'll be a bit of magic stuff and I'll get something I like returned.
Aye.
Is that acceptable? That's not good true. That's maybe been asked before, is it?
Fair.
Returning a Christmas present or something
Depends
like
what
that. for your
size you
partner.
bought her.
No, but just if she returns it just in general, can you buy something for her and just like a pair of trainers? Is it
Aye.
returned?
Aye, returned.
Aye.
Because if you never get to wear it,
No, I've
Well,
had
that's
happened to
true.
me.
Again,
Somebody's bought
again-
me clothes and they're like, I'd like that. And they'll put it back.
I kind of thoughts there, but why keep on if you never get to wear it?
Aye. Buy my bottle or something. Something that you kind of use. Bottle of perfume or perfume.
Hello.
Hello, sailor.
Eau de parfum.
It's
No, I just if Lisa, well, can yourself as an adult if you want something, you
Buy it
if you can,
yourself.
if you can afford to buy it,
buy it.
Buy it.
Yeah, exactly. Massey put it in the chat. I'll just go with the last team. Massey put. What's the furthest distance you travel to get your dick sucked? That's Massey. Massey. It's just so
miles.
rough.
That's neat.
Miles, like
Well,
miles.
as soon as you put I rattled off about 4 or 5 in my head, just countless distances I've went.
What's the first then?
No, the strangest even was a 4 o'clock in the morning job by the White Ellen.
How far was you at the time? Tara or Aberdeen?
Aberdeen.
Oh, aye.
So it's not drastically far, but it's
that's
made
a
a far.
foot of bypass, though.
But the point was, it was that time of morning,
Aye.
and it's just like, aye.
Nice.
Fancy a sock.
Fancy how we blow you. 100%. Door fucking.
I'll be 25 minutes door to door, and that's without a bypass.
racing through every like through fucking town.
Claremont Street, all the
before
way.
you even get here.
Fucking super. Aye, you go far.
Aye.
Go far,
You
don't
would
you?
die. You would.
Especially in your 20s, you go
Oh,
anywhere
you
when
go.
you.
You just a constant hard on.
Aye.
Honestly.
Aye.
Nowadays, you couldn't be arsed.
Oh no, you could.
Aye.
Aye. Oh, aye. Oh, aye, Mike. Why would you not? Days are running out.
But you're not traipsing, are you?
Aye, days are running out.
Traipsing.
Trips.
Great word, isn't it? Traipsing.
Days are running out, boys.
Aye, but still.
Aye.
I'm not travelling more than 100 yards.
Aye, exactly.
I am. Trust me. Oh, aye. 100%.
I've never had. Well, you boys have been lucky that wise. Nah. Massey's obviously thought about it then.
Must have done, aye.
It's a pity he's day here because he'll have a few belters on that, won't he?
Aye.
Would he?
No.
Well,
Better not drop him in a ship for his day here.
Well, so, no, that's it. Mug of truth by me.
Mug of truth, aye.
If you buy me a coffees this week, is there?
Tidy.
We'll just read them out, will we, I suppose. Dunk, you ready, Topping?
Sam McRobbie bought a coffee. Here's the 4th coffee, seeing as Nick O'Meara only bought 3 last week. Mug of truth. Is it acceptable in £900 in 2Bampod fantasy football and not to buy your pals a single round in Albufeira? He's tighter than 2 coats of paint. Keep up the good boys. Cheers. That's poor, that, isn't it?
That's shite.
Not even on a stagger.
Honestly, Nickel, that's fucking...
That's poor. Look at this. Chopper.
Exactly.
Bought his 10 coffees. He was second.
He was second.
Second.
That's proper.
Cheers for the cash for the Fantasy Premier League. Here's some well-deserved coffees. Keep the laughs coming. Don't think I've missed any of the 260 episodes. On the B-Day, baby wipe, mash, using a whole roll, debate you lads. Need to try a bit of baby lotion on the toilet paper. It's a game changer.
Gets the whole squeaky clean and saves a fortune on bog roll. High level ass wiping. That is fucking brilliant.
Baby lotion.
Would I just mock a bit
Is baby lotion a powder?
No,
No,
lotion.
Baby lotion.
All right.
And
Oh,
these
fucking
baby-
hell.
How many fucking babies versus have you sorted out?
Not very much.
No.
I can tell.
Baby lotion, no baby oil.
Aye, okay, go on.
They mock a slidey.
Cream, though. It's no aisle.
I bet.
That'd be a mess, though, would it?
Far as that gone? I ain't even read it yet. Shed can read that in.
Martin bought his 5 coffees.
5 coffees. Thanks, boys, for the endless laughs every week. Can I give a shout out to my mates, Mrs. Meg? Why we shouting out our mates, Mrs.?
Aye.
Well, anyway, who's been a huge support recently with my respiratory health troubles.
What am I
There we go. Never again. He's wearing a mask. Respiratory health troubles in the midst of pod is her guilty pleasure. Can Massey say something sexy and Doric just like us? I owe her a big favour and some sensual Hun whispers would do the job. Monodons. Well, Massey's not here this week, but we'll get into it for you next week. Something like she's dripping like a knackered fridge.
Aye. That was Nickel Mayor's 3 for last week.
Was it, aye?
So, cheers, Martin. Cheers, Chopper.
Cheers,
and
Chopper.
cheers, Sam and Robbie.
Cheers,
boys.
Sam McRobbie.
And then hope the respiratory health troubles are
Aye.
improving.
Hope so.
We apologise.
Keep wearing a mask.
Maybe that's who was sitting next to you in the
Maybe
plane.
he was in Amsterdam last week, Martin, was you? Oh dear. Well.
Splutling like an Albertina.
Maybe you used to pull out a joke to get her going.
I can.
You're no with a choke,
The
did
moment a joke, guy.
Fucking reeking of petrol.
Aye.
Oh,
Fucking-
no, flooded engine.
Aye, exactly, aye.
Fuck's sakes.
Good stuff. Well, lads, that's another pod, baby. 262 next week. Donkey, you're off next week?
No.
No.
No. I'm off in a second as well.
Fuzz off next week.
I think I'll be.
Nobody? Oh, yeah, man.
Are you?
No.
I think Marcy's off a week after.
It's a week after. I
thought
said
I read
it was a while,
17th.
then back, and then a while the week after.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh, he's a what? France.
Was it Euro?
Holiday.
He's a what holiday?
Aye. Isn't he? Aye, next
sure.
week, a week after.
Oh,
aye.
Euro camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, these plans the rest this week? Slip silage.
Silage.
Can you do silage in a week?
Well, we've got a belt baler, so it's not ideal.
No.
It slides on it. It's
Enough-
not ideal,
Enough
no.
traction there. Purchase.
No. It's better to be dry. Better quality of silage when it's drier.
Aye. To keep long
Dry
if it's dry.
matter.
Does it go off?
As long as it's sealed properly in the pitter in the bale, it's alright.
You got a
Any
wrapper,
air
like.
gets into any air gets into it, it'll fuck it like.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Shed yourself? Silage?
Probably silage I'm on as well. No, Cred I'll work.
Cred, I'll work.
Busy work at Cred.
Aye.
No, nothing at all. No plans.
No, right. I thought you might have been reffing on Saturday doing it.
I've enough. No, I did get asked, but
No.
Yeah. No, I've after the season finished.
Like the shutdown.
That was me. I've had a few opportunities to ref of late, and I've said no.
Aye.
I'll just wait till the pre-season kicks off again.
Yep.
And it's just
Find a break.
just find get a break, and then it gets you hungry again.
Yes.
So no reffing until the pre-season starts again. So
Good stuff.
Pretty fine.
Right, so I'll try and play some golf, hopefully.
Oh, aye.
Only played twice.
Oh, I've got a golf out on Friday.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Is that at Ballater?
No, it's all Meldrum.
Aye.
Kunsel Meldrum.
Oh, Kunsel Meldrum.
Scramble.
Oh, aye.
Aye,
I like a
It'll be
scramble.
good. It's through work, so I don't know if I'll be wee.
Yeah.
Aye.
I was wondering if MD fancies getting a team together for the Huntley one, and I think is it next weekend or the weekend after? He's a shout because I fancy playing another one after making a fool of myself at the pod. Like,
You got a bag yet? You obviously bought clubs. Do you get a bag?
Zippy gave me his bag. Like, that was his bag I borrowed. He gave me it. Like,
All right,
he never
did he?
gave me a trolley though. The fucking prick. Like, but no, I've got a bag, but I've bought clubs and I think so I fancy getting into it a little bit.
Fitz Huntley and like.
Well, I've seen Jamie McKinnon. I think his uncle or something's helping organise it.
Is it a Huntley Fitback Club?
No, it's for raising money for the Huntley Golf Club.
I'll just be there.
Oh, right. So just
I would say a couple of years at each club.
It's
wasn't
supposed to be really good though. I spoke to somebody about it and said it's quality, like, so.
and I played Huntley for years, man.
Played Huntley last year for a golf outing. It was really good.
Aye.
Inch this year. You only played Inch?
I've played Inch.
It's a great
Like,
course.
is it?
It's nice.
Is it?
course.
It's a bit of slopey in the
Aye.
second half, like, but
Is
Quirky though.
Is it?
something different.
Okay, we're playing it in September. It should
There's a
be.
dog. I can't remember if it holds a dog level. It's more or less
Right
a
angle.
90 degree.
Aye.
Aye.
So you can go as a
Goes
crow.
like
You can go as a crow flies.
But it's been years since I've played it, so I don't know if it's overgrown.
Nah,
or
you can
if
still
it-
go right
still
over,
go
but
it.
you can go as a crow flies, but it's a right angle. So it's either chop like a wedge doon,
Aye.
or hit a
Chop
3-wood
again.
or a top.
All right. I've got a few golf days. I've got Newborough as well.
Oh, Newborough's good. It's
Newborough's
like-
good.
it's
Great
like
clubhouse. 2 courses.
2 courses, man.
Aye.
The first half is fucking difficult.
Aye.
Is it?
If you're off a beaten track,
Some
you're
clubhouse, eh?
fucked. Cracking.
Aye.
Got a golf simulator in here, huh?
That's right. Aye. Yep. Because they said if somebody doesn't play golf, go in the simulator and you can learn
I
about
played there
playing
a
golf.
couple of years ago. It was work again.
Grandson's off in golf now, like.
Is he?
Aye. He's.
Is that after his win?
Eh?
Is that after his win?
Oh, he's got to use the thing. Aye, but they're doing a competition on Thursday night. There's only 9, so it's the farthest you can get around the course in 36 shots.
Oh, I'd probably get up a
So you
second.
get a flag. Eh?
I'll probably get up a second. Oh, you get a flag and plunk it in?
You get a flag, you obviously do your hold, and further
right.
your 36 shot is, you put a flag down, and the 4 boys that are farthest get to play in another tournament.
Oh, nice one, eh?
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good.
Ah,
idea.
it's a
That's
good
an
idea.
You
idea
have
for
to
the-
hole out.
I think so.
Oh, aye, okay.
That's an idea for the
Yeah.
scramble next year, maybe for a team or something like that. Like, I reckon that would work.
Don't know how you'd work out.
How many shots? Maybe it wouldn't work the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheats.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, cheers, Slips.
cheers for coming in,
good,
bud.
have a good week, lads. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Bye, bye, bye. That's a wrap on another episode. The lads want to give a massive shout out to all our listeners. Thanks to you, we've built an incredible cult following, and we truly appreciate your support. If you'd like to support the show, there are several ways to do so. Buy me a coffee, visit our page, leave a message, or even send a birthday shout out. Visit our merch shop, grab a custom designed t-shirt or hoodie. Just visit our store to check out the latest designs. Not ready to spend? No worries. You can still help us out by leaving a 5-star rating and a glowing review on your podcast platform. It really makes a difference. And if you didn't know, you can catch all the podcast action on YouTube with new episodes dropping every week. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share to help us grow our channel. We're also looking to team up with sponsors. If you're a local business wanting to get your name out across the northeast of Scotland, shout us an email at 2bampod@gmail.com. Thanks again to all our loyal listeners. See you next Wednesday for another episode.